guys forgot to unmute. Got him!
Okay, I thought I was crazy. Hello, everybody. You muted. I think you muted yourself again. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weds Night Fights. My name is Kuba. We are here for some Guilty Gear Strive action. Top 8 once again, back on the mic. And here with my #1 goofball, who I have not co-commentated with in a hot minute, and I'm glad that he hasn't changed even a little bit. My boy and my best friend, Jake Ryan. Jake, how are you doing tonight?
All right, so I figured out what it was. It was on push to talk. That's what I get. That's what I get. I was like, everything's turned on. I don't know what's going on, man. I had this whole intro. It was great. I was like, I'm here with my better half, Karate Kuba, and then I didn't see the green square light up. You know, sometimes it really do be like that sometimes. But I'm excited to get into this bracket again. It's the first time I've been on the mic with Kuba, and it's been a hot minute. But it's so funny that after almost a year and a half of not being on commentary today, do you know what our first match is?
Oh, I already know because I was in a call with them. It is a match that you and I have commentated many a time in many a different game. It is our first match today, but let's take a look at all of top 8 as a whole real quick before we talk specifically about the legacy of that match. Our first 2 competitors, we have Deadpool and BreakerDave. After that, we got Q and Papago. After that, Kizzer Crate versus Toki, and then To Be Decided versus Shodown. Now, going into a little bit of analysis here, Deadpool versus BreakerDave is a long-time match here at Weds Night Fights. Many a time, Jake Ryan and I were up till 4 a.m. commentating this for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So it's very nice to be seeing them both having success in this game and coming back into the fray, ready to duke it out against each other. Deadpool playing Ramos and BreakerDave playing a little bit of that Giovanna, and they both were able to make it pretty deep into pools here and are now shooting for that top 3 spot.
Yeah, it's amazing. I actually don't know who Papago plays, but I know Q is one of our resident Potemkin players. You love to see Potemkin consistently getting top 8s and showing that, even though there's not a lot like, oh yeah, this favorable matchup, it doesn't really exist for Potemkin. It's like, no, this character is still great. Like Garuda Impact into 50-50, you have all these different options. And I'm excited to see how that really looks up. And then you see Toki again getting every single top 8 so far for Weds Night Fights Online. The Axel is how I would describe Toki versus Kizzer Crate. Do you actually know who Kizzer Crate plays?
So Papago is a May player, so we're going to see a little bit of May versus Potemkin, which I think is a little bit of an interesting matchup because May actually has a little bit of trouble with Potemkin, but it's not too bad. It's not like Giovanna versus Potemkin, but May has to kind of live in that threat range of the Pot Buster and have to kind of work around it. But she does have those disjointed normals with her anchor. Her 2S is very good at dealing with Potemkin's approach. So it's not too bad in her favor. And then moving down to the lower side of the bracket, Kizzer Crate versus Toki. Like you were saying, Toki's an Axel player. And Kizzer Crate is actually has been doing very well in the last couple of WNFs as an Anji player. A very traditional character that we see in a lot of top 8s. A lot of players think he's very weak. Several commentators think I think he's very weak. I really don't I don't think Anji's very good at all. But Crate is showing me up and really pushing that character to its limits.
Yeah, and we've seen what players like Lost Soul have been able to do with Anji, even winning a tournament going that far. But is that the caliber of the player or the caliber of the character? And that's something that we'll get to see in this bracket as it shakes up. And something that we want you to shake up is the Matcherino. It's super simple. All you have to do is type !Matcherino, and that prize bot right there will go even higher. We've only got 11 codes left, and all you got to do is press that contribute button. Make sure you're signed in, and it donates. Great way to support the players. They are showing out every single week to play in these tournaments. We want to make sure they're supported as best as we can because people play much better when there's money on the line. I promise you. I promise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And guys, gals, and namers, you don't even have to type in a code anymore. The folks over at Matcherino made it so easy. All right, you just click the claim code button. There's 11 left. All right, make sure the money goes through. I'm not taking any off the top. Jake Ryan's not taking any off the top. Just get the money, people. All right, make it happen and get that good money. But we are getting into our first match here. Both of them loading in. The Eagle of Fate is loading. We got Deadpool with the CB in Guilty Gear 2 Overture versus BreakerDave. I am very excited. for this top 8, so let's just get right into it.
You know, something that always gets me about BreakerDave is he always plays these wacky characters like Majin Buu, or you have Arakune in multiple games, and he's like, you know what? I like Geo. She's really fast and she's got the puppy. Like that, the character decision did not make sense to me at all when he picked it up. But Ramlethal doesn't make sense for Deadpool either, and I'm excited to see how these two shake it up. But right now, BreakerDave is just obliterating Deadpool. Ramlethal didn't even get a chance to play that game perfect.
So I was actually talking a little bit to BreakerDave before this match about literally that, and he kind of explained it to me, is that his secondary in BlazBlue was Makoto. And Makoto is a fast strike throw grounded character that, like, stuck in and out, has a very fast forward dash. So when you think about it that way, BreakerDave is no stranger to playing a character like this. And now, after getting perfected, BreakerDave is getting it set right back to him by Deadpool, looking to use these long poking normals to really beat out Eddie's approach right now.
Yeah, and that was a situation where that was such a great hit confirmed. Deadpool dropped the wall break, and now into an Oki situation. This does not look good for you. Burst immediately. I like it. You cannot afford to lose this round. Go down one game. It's up.
Yeah, great. Oh, the button of justice, the out-of-pocket combo. Pick it up. Oh.
That's so
good.
good.
Take game 1.
Yeah, that was so good. As you said, the out-of-pocket combo. That move is so good. Especially because Ram wants to throw out that far slash typically where the sword comes out, and that 2D just crushes, and you get that free confirm right afterwards. BreakerDave showing that he's done his homework.
Oh yeah, I mean these two have been fighting pretty regularly. This is a little bit of a knowledge matchup of player knowledge beyond just the setup. So I'm not too worried about the character-to-character interactions. I'm more worried about the reads that each other's going to make, because they have been training together pretty consistently recently.
Yeah, and that's one of the fun things.
Looking to smother Deadpool right now.
Yeah, but now you're in the corner. That's one of the caveats of Geo. As soon as you start FDing the pressure, you can just throw her back in the corner. But great air throw! My goodness, the reactions. BreakerDave says he has none, but I'm definitely seeing the contrary right now. Great throw.
See, I thought that BreakerDave was always lying when he said he didn't have reactions, and then I watched how much tap dust opens him up in this game.
Oh, fair.
So, I'm starting to believe him.
Okay.
It's starting to happen, but right now, BreakerDave with this commanding 1-0 lead and is now looking to make it into a 2-0. This is top 8, so this is a 3 out of 5 set, and it's not too hard for BreakerDave to be able to find their way out, air dashing and using these really fast buttons to just smother Deadpool over and over, having them in the corner, and now, due to the lack of reversal on this character, doesn't respect it all.
That was so good. And the burst bait, you're dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Wow.
Oh, BreakerDave. Oh, it's me, BreakerDave.
It's BreakerDave.
Oh my god, I missed. BreakerDave took season 2 of Dragon Ball off because they nerfed all of his characters, and then he quit playing Uniclear because everybody quit playing Uniclear because, you know, we're in this thing called a pandemic, and that game doesn't have the best netcode. So really, really nice to see a EVO finalist and longtime what's the monster? Let's say monster. He's a player and a Teddy player. What do you want?
He definitely
he's a monster.
He definitely is a demon. He is a demon. He's got this.
Demon.
He's got this. If you've ever seen BreakerDave in person, nicest guy you'll ever meet. But when you start playing fighting games with him, this fella's a demon. This fella is a demon. It is awful. And Deadpool is also having that same experience, but getting the pressure with Ramlethal this time, this is exactly where you want to be as Ram, because as soon as you start getting that meter going, you have the 2 bars at your disposal. You can reversal into, or just win the game. But you can reversal, get out of jail for free, or just smother your opponent and perfect them.
Yeah,
Either works.
He's used to perfect him. Just why not? He's perfect him. Just do it.
Just win.
Just win the game. Don't overthink it. Great jump in though, coming from BreakerDave. Filling these pressure with these really quick normals coming in. The counter hit, good burst coming through from Deadpool. And we're going back into the Splitskies gameplay, but the hit will connect, and we're trading back and forth like crazy right now. Great conversion. Yeah, that's huge. And the thing that's great about Deadpool bursting this early is burst should be up by the next round. So even if Deadpool loses, we have an even burst game unless BreakerDave pops his. So very good to see, but not even going to get the chance. So both players will have burst here.
set point for BreakerDave. Deadpool needs to win this or he's going to be going to the losers bracket, and, you know, repeating history from Dragon Ball days.
Oh, no. See, we're esports now. It's not the losers bracket anymore. It's the lower bracket.
Okay, you're right. Oh my goodness, but the lower bracket is looking imminent as half his health bar is just gone.
I mean, this is Guilty Gear Dive Kick, all right? This is a game where you get hit once and you explode, especially with characters that are considered very strong, like Giovanna and Ramos. If they get a hit, they're able to convert into big damage, and it's very much showing that ability coming from both players right now. All right, footsies.
The DP. You're dead. Wow, BreakerDave with the hit confirm off of the. No, it dropped. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my God, he crossed up the windshield wiper.
Good burst.
Great burn.
No.
All right, ends up getting caught. You're now stuck in Ramathal in the corner. All right, find their way out. And BreakerDave takes it 3-0 over Deadpool, sending him down to the losers bracket. Good showing from Deadpool on those games that he was able to get things going. He really got going.
Yeah.
But it's BreakerDave, man.
It's BreakerDave.
That's your whole butt demon right there. I don't know if I could say the
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna say whole butt demon right there.
Yeah, he definitely is definitely a Deadpool demon for the longest time. And it's hard, you know, when you play against somebody, especially like a seasoned veteran. Deadpool it is in the same boat, playing Project M and then Dragon Ball FighterZ, and then moving on now to Guilty Gear and multiple games that we're not. Dengeki Bunko, he wants me to talk about it, but that's all I'm gonna say. He loves that game so much.
All right,
it has rollback.
Jake. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, it's true. But seeing that matchup happen that way doesn't surprise me. But this is the matchup that I'm really excited for, because as you said, while May is really oppressive, Potemkin gets to stay in that range where Potemkin wants to be. So let's see how May is able to deal with it.
Yeah, it's already showing Q getting a little bit smothered right now by Magoo. The counter hit coming through into the super confirm, so you can't burst out, gets the wall break, and Q is in a really rough situation in this first round of the set already. Starting to apply this pressure, building the meter back and forth, and the instant overhead will come through. Round one going over to Pop Magoo.
That was nasty, because like you're playing RPS already with the Dolphin. You're like, is he doing fast or slow Dolphin? And then he just instant overheads you, and you're Potemkin. You're huge. Go burst! Oh no!
Yeah, has 100 meter, has you in the corner. You are in a really rough situation. Super gets the hit, wall breaks, and is now going to get positive bonus, building all that extra damage and meter, and has a little bit extra defense just for good measure, because why not? Blocking everything coming through, going for that instant overhead. Great block coming from Q.
Yeah, oh, and sticking out one too many anchors. Q starting to make this comeback. You do not want to take the pressure. Respects it, YRC, and now we're back to neutral. This is where Potemkin feels actually pretty comfortable, especially with burst, but the air-to-air looking good for May, and you're stuck again in the corner.
All right, block in, slide head. All right, we're playing a little bit of footsies now.
That was funny. He's like, what is he going to do?
Yeah, MC Dolphin, the strongest Dolphin. Oh, great far slash coming through, and game. Oh no, that's just round time. No, that's game. Yeah, game one going over to Pop Magoo.
Yeah, very good stuff from Pop Magoo, and that's one of the troubles that we see Potemkin have, even though he's in that really advantageous range where, you know, you can pot bust or you can challenge. It's hard because May can just continue to loop you with the RPS, and it's like, are you gonna guess? Come on, man. The good old Rock. Nothing beats Rock.
Yeah, I mean, nothing does beat Rock when your Rock is a Dolphin.
It's true.
Dolphins are killing machines. Ooh. Oh, that was a terrible punish. Q, get it together. Oh,
yeah, he missed the Kara. I think he missed the Kara, yeah.
He missed the Kara, but he did OS it, so he did end up PRCing, so he didn't have to worry about too much there. Has the knockdown, gets the Garuda, double Garuda. We ship it out in this game, apparently.
Slide head, there we go. No punish, slash. Ooh, jump. So good. Slow down.
All right. Oh, great PRC coming through. Has you in the knockdown, and the tab dust will come through. Getting around over on the side of Q. Might be able to build a little bit of momentum with this round win.
Yeah, very huge here, especially having the burst lead here, which means that if you get to a point versus Magoo where you get the Pot Buster at the right time, burst isn't even going to be a factor for this match.
All right, blocking everything. That wrist gauge getting a little bit cranked up, but it's not too bad because it's not so bad, guy.
Yeah, no TODs on the screen just yet. Oh, try to get him with the anti-air. Oh, the quick PRC Pot Buster. You love to see it.
All right. We got the gaslight. Can we get the girl keep and can we get the gate keep and the girl boss? Let's see. That's it. That's the 3 G's in Potemkin.
That's true.
Gaslight Girl Boss.
I loved it. All right, let's see. Continues to hold this pressure. So many dolphins, so much. Oh, and you're done.
That instant
jab
overhead is so hard for Potemkin to deal with.
This is so big. He's so big. Oh, great counter hit. Burst immediately. Papago did not want to take any of that pressure.
I mean, if you let Potemkin get started, then you're going to have a bad time. Look at him. Look how big he is.
Yeah, one grab and you're not going to have a good time. Great slide head. But you're still stuck.
The slide head landed on her, but because she was in the air due to Dolphin, it didn't end up hitting her. I hate May.
I definitely, this character, I dislike this character from Soul, but I'm a Soul player, so I can't talk. Great super confirm, you are dead. I'm not allowed to talk or complain about anything, but right now Q can sure as hell complain because May has a 2-0 lead, and these Dolphins need to be stopped, all right?
Yeah, it's definitely looking very, very good for Papago right now. Q, no stranger to the top 8 here at WNF. He has been making it consistently over and over, and I think that definitely might be able to pull it out. It is, get back in there, Pop. It's 3 out of 5. Get back in there. Come on.
I like the chainsaw for the Potemkin, not Potemkin, for Papago.
Papago?
Papago?
Little Papago.
Little Pop. Little Magoot.
Little Magoot and Magoot's the chat.
Any Magoot.
We shouldn't be allowed to commentate together anymore.
Sorry. Gold Burst gets blocked, very good stuff, but you're still in the same situation, and it's even worse as Potemkin because now you have to hold all these Dolphins.
Yeah, you don't have burst. You're now sitting here. Once again, goes for the slide head, but the Dolphin means you're in the air. Oh my god, great backdash coming from Papago right here. And this is going to lead to huge damage, wall splat into the positive bonus. One more touch is going to take down Q.
And just so you guys know, and everyone in chat, I'm not sure if we can hear the song, but if it is Disaster of Passion, this sure is a disaster for Q at the moment because one round...
You wanted to make that joke so bad.
Oh, yep. No, it just came to my head. Oh my goodness! Snatch him out of the sky. Doing that raw feels real good, as you can see. Anti-air, but the gold burst! Now this is the worst situation.
It's not that bad right now. Gold burst right back, tries to Tokyo drift back in, starts jabbing, has burnt all that meter, but is in a very good position right now. Super's out, had the meter to be able to make it safe, so I like the decision coming from Pop. Great throw coming back, and now you are stuck in the corner against Potemkin.
Garuda.
Out here.
I want to see more Garudas. That move is so good, and it's actually if you meaty Garuda there, you can get if they hold it, they gotta take the second Garuda. Oh no. Okay, good. The barrier, but it doesn't
my god, you double jumped over it. Pop, you crazy. It's over. Papago with a commanding 3-0 over Q. We'll move on to winners finals against BreakerDave.
That is such a hard way to go out because there was a lot of great moments for Q there where we saw like the anti-air heat knuckle connecting and getting in the corner and the drift Potemkin Buster is like the quick PRC Potemkin Buster, and then it just didn't matter because as soon as May got on top, it was like, you're done. I have some of the best air normals in the game. You can't really confidently Mega Fist forward or Mega Fist back because my anchor is just going to clap you out of the sky. You're going to take a counter hit, and just ran away with it. It didn't feel fair for Potemkin.
All the tech in the world will not save you when there is only Dolphin.
It's true.
There is only Dolphin, Jake.
It's true.
All right.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a bad matchup for May.
I said it. There is reasoning why it could be bad, but it probably isn't due to disjointed normals. That is what I said.
Yeah, it's just
if you weren't so busy making winners finals right now, you probably would be able to hear what we're commentating about.
Yeah, it's okay.
Papago over here.
Yeah. It's one of those things where any character that has to stay in Potemkin's threat range is always in danger, but because you have such range in normals and can
you have good normals, you have good abilities, and I didn't even think about how Dolphin is gonna go over slide head every single time. Like I'm an Axel player, so I think of Dolphin, I'm just like, that's not a thing. Dolphin, it doesn't exist. 5P out.
5P. That's not a move you have to work with.
Exactly. But very, very good showing from Q there. Papago will move forward. A very good showing from them. We're going to move down to the lower side of the bracket over to losers, and we're going to have our next match, which is Kizzer Crate, the Anji player, versus Weds Night Fights champion and consistent top 3er, Toki.
Yeah, and
The
Kizzer
actual
also
god.
play Kizzer Crate as well as Anji has a pocket soul. I think everybody should have a pocket soul at the moment. It's just like a pocket grand if you played Granblue Fantasy Versus. You just need a pocket. You need a pocket soul for your Fafnir OS. All right, it's like the boot OS, but better. But yeah, we're gonna get into this match. I actually have not seen very much Anji versus Axel matchup because nobody I see plays Anji into these matchups. And
So-
the only player I've seen play both is you, Kuba.
I did play both of these characters, and they're both bad. Nah, I definitely don't think Axel's that bad. I think he's a very flawed character, but this is a little bit of a weird matchup because Anji's spin can actually do a lot of work on Axel in this matchup. It's not gonna solve the problems, and I definitely think it's very hard for Anji to get in a lot of situations. But spin, if you try to hit him with Far Slash or 2H or any of his long right there, if you try to hit him with Far Slash and he spins through it, you will get full punished. So this is a situation where the spin actually works incredibly well against this character.
Yeah, so pretty rare situation because a lot of characters can just run up and challenge the spin with a throw or like really bait it out and make it much less powerful tool. But because the way that Axel wants to play with those long range normals and pretty punish you, you just spin to win. Oh my goodness.
See, that's the thing though. If you try to spin to win though, you might end up getting grabbed by Axel. You might end up getting just outzoned by him.
Yeah.
There is a lot of things about him because that's just the kind of character Axel is. Axel is a very polarizing character, and either a matchup is basically really good for him or really bad for him. The closest thing to an even matchup he has in from what a lot of people have said might be Soul, and even then it's not really an even matchup.
Yeah, because if Soul gets on top of you, the lack of reversal that Axel traditionally had makes it really hard unless you have meter.
Yeah, lack of reversal, lack of good buttons. That's the nature of the character, though. The character is entirely built around the fact that, like, if you get in on Axel in this game, even more than other Guilty Gear, then he really, really struggles to get out and deals with it. So we're definitely seeing a lot of him being able to keep Kizzer Crate out and Kizzer not really being able to make anything happen until this game finds his way through, gets the throw at the end, and ends up winning the first round of game 2.
Yeah, burst on both sides too, so great composure from Kizzer there. But the challenge, as you saw, got the hit on the spin, but didn't confirm afterwards. Fujin misses! Oh my goodness.
Ooh, all right, going into a little bit of that spacing battle right now. Kizzer trying to find his way through. Great 6P coming out here from Toki. Hitting those long-range buttons. See, if you block Axel too much, especially his Far Slash and his 5H, he's just going to crank up that wrist gauge.
Yeah, and then you eventually get hit and explode from the Axel bombers. Oh, the air throw, but no confirm on the counter hit. You cannot be whiffing those, especially against Toki. Toki will take every inch you give him, as you can see here, and that command grab should be lights out. No! Oh, yep, built just enough. Didn't even need the meter. Yeah.
Don't worry. You hit him with the command grab. You show him the pearly whites. Oh, spins right through rainwater right there, and now Toki is trying to be able to find his way out of this corner situation. 6P's out, late burst coming from Kizzer to keep Toki in the corner. Really like that decision making there, and now Toki's gonna have to deal with all of this in the corner coming from Anji. Just having to block every single bit of pressure. Fujin in a plus range, Fujin in a plus range. Gold burst out though.
That's
finding it through.
Huge. Yeah, getting that meter here is huge, and I really like the tendency of players to offensively burst against Axel and keep him in the corner, but right now Toki escaped that situation. The gold burst came out incredibly well from Toki, and now in this such compromising situation, no!
He recovered from Renson, and then he blew our seed.
Yeah.
I definitely think he was trying to purple RC there, but you
Yeah.
know what? The blue RC, it's the threat. It's the threat of, oh, I'm crazy. I could be doing anything. I'm drifting all over the place. That's where the blue RC comes in. That's where he's getting in your head. Toki's a genius. I'm sorry, Big Soldier's a genius over here.
Big Soldier potentially going for the PRC into the command grab there, which would have caught the run up, but the blue RC gets the mind games going for Kizzer Crate, and this crate has been shipped almost to the loser's bracket. As you can see, Toki trying to get one more game on the board, and Kizzer's had a round here or there, really close sets, but you know, 2-0, it's close though. That's where we're at.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work for KizzerCrate to try to be able to take out Toki here. I believe it was Deadpool that actually sent Toki to losers this week. So Toki might be able to find his revenge against him if he's able to keep moving on forward in this bracket. Getting the bomber loop into the corner and building a ton of meter. And now you are resetting right back to that neutral. Dealing with Axel in this situation is so hard.
Oh, the jump on the throw. Yeah, new. Some characters, if you have a fast enough normal, can punish there, but the jump back trying to punish was the right answer. Let's see. What do you do here? Ooh, big damage.
Overhead comes through.
Holds the burst. Just accepts his fate. Yep, super. Why not?
Yeah, I definitely think saving burst was a really good idea there. Toki wants to be able to hold on to that for the next round and then maybe be able to make it into a third game.
Yeah, it makes sense because to say you use burst, lose there, then you're at a deficit for the entire next round. And we've already seen what happens if Anji can get in. We don't want that to happen, especially Toki. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, great punish at the end of the spin. Can't do that too haphazardly.
Yeah, I feel like Toki's being a little too predictable right now with these JS's and a couple of these ground buttons. It's very obvious for when he's trying to be able to poke out KizzerCrate, and KizzerCrate is being able to read him like a book, which now leads to KizzerCrate putting a game on the board. We're going to game 4.
Yeah, very good stuff. And as we saw there, Toki was getting a little bit impatient, used the burst incredibly early, and then Anji just closed the gap, figured out that rhythm that Toki was creating, and Kizzer got the first game, well, the third game now, and we're in game 4.
Right into the pressure here, throwing out the Rensons. KizzerCrate not looking to overextend, but you're not going to be able to get too much here. Stale is already minus 21 on block, so I don't even want to know what it is on parry.
Yeah, that does not seem like a good number, especially as an Axel player. Very good stuff. Still trading health pretty evenly here. Oh my goodness. Oh, the anti-air, you got to be kidding me.
Ooh, counter hit right here. Should be able to build it, but a little too far away to get the bomber loop. And now Toki's in a very bad situation, throws him right out of the spin.
Oh, great air.
The counter, so he's being very, very careful right now. Into the snail for the frame trap on the run-up after the spin, and Toki is now on set point.
Yeah, 1 game away. Held his burst that entire time, too. Great punish on the jump. You know, you have that time to react, and that's what we'd like to see. Gold burst, dude. This is no. Poor Anji.
Toki going for the hard read. You know what? Toki's up around. He can go for those hard reads. He can do what he wants.
Yep. Very good stuff. And throws. You never expect Axel to throw because playing at such ranges, you're like, this guy's not going to run in. And then immediately you get scooped up. One of the best grapplers.
It's the mental stack, you know?
Yeah.
It's what he does. He makes you think about the 40 things he can do to stop you from getting in. And then the 1 out of 20 times when he chooses to go in and throw you, then you're just like, oh, it's a 2-frame grab. Oh, no.
Oh,
It's
man.
a 1-frame grab. I can't do anything. And you get hit, and it's just how it goes. And Toki's going to take it 3-1, moving on to the next part of the bracket.
Yeah, very good stuff from Toki, and we actually are going to be seeing who our mystery fighter is because we know that Cheeto is waiting in the bottom side of the bracket, but we weren't able to see who was next. So I'm excited to see who is able to qualify.
So it is Babush.
That's a Potemkin player.
Of course it is.
That's a Potemkin player.
Look, if there's one thing there's 3 things about WNF, all right? It's that Toki's going to make top 8. It's that we're going to have 8 Potemkins. And that's it. Those are the only.
Wait, so how
I didn't have a third part of this joke ready.
So how does Toki get top 8, but then there's 8 Potemkins?
Oh, it's crazy. I wonder how the Axel player does so well. Finding the Potemkin. I wonder. It's a little bit. It's weird because Toki is moving on to fight Q next round. So I don't know. I feel like it's Axel versus Potemkin seems like a pretty even matchup. And maybe Potemkin favored because his health is so low. It's a little hard to deal with because he does the Garuda and then the Axel's like, oh, I don't have a DP and I don't have a 4-frame button or a 5-frame button. Oh God, I gotta eat the strike throw. And then he dies. Like, what do you want from him? Like, that's just how it works.
You just run this. So if you had to put numbers on it right now.
If I had to put numbers on it, it's like 7-3 in Potemkin's favor.
Okay.
Actually, no, 8-2 because Potemkin 2 touches him. Actually, 9-1. Because Heavenly Potemkin Buster. If he's at a very specific angle, he'll grab you out of rainwater. Actually,
wait.
10-0 matchup. It's unwinnable.
10-0 matchup.
10-0 matchup. It's literally unwinnable.
10-0 matchup. I need somebody to clip that.
What's the tap on that drink machine? This is my water dispenser, and there are Skullgirls cards in the tray right now as like a holder because there's no water in it. That's it.
Oh man! But as you can see here, we have Cheeto versus Babushas. And it's gonna be Leo versus Potemkin. Again, Leo gets a lot of momentum going once you get that back turn started, and can create a lot of great situations. Has the flash kick at his disposal, and Potemkin likes when people play at that danger range, but when you keep getting crossed up, it's hard to get your Potemkin Buster out.
Yeah, I don't think the danger range really applies to Leo too much, out of the sheer fact that Leo, you can say what you want. There are two set play characters in this game beyond all else, and those two characters are Milia Rage and Leo Whitefang. Because if Leo gets going, he is a set play character. He gets in the back turn stance, and you have to eat high-low throw, and you have to eat it over and over, and then he's just going to keep resetting you. That's just what the character does. And it's one of the biggest strengths and why people like this character so much, especially when he goes in a back turn like that. On his overhead, if he cancels fast enough, he's actually plus. So he just starts doing more pressure, and he makes it left-right, and he just keeps going on you over and over. But Babush just doesn't care and just punches him out of it.
That was such good spacing too. After the hammer fall, you saw immediately just stopped a little bit short, saw that Cheeto was gonna mash, and just goes in for the punch. I love it so much. Ooh!
Oh!
Send him.
Yeah, hit him with the gaslight.
One more time. Oh, you're done. Yes.
Oh, hit him with the gatekeep.
All right, now do it for the girl boss.
Oh yeah, taking that first round right here, baby.
That was good. That was very good. The 2 Gs. I know
that was 2 Gs out of 3.
Man, it feels so good to watch Potemkin do that to other people.
All right, but
back turn, nice
great back mega fist coming through right there. Not able to get too much off of it. Gets the slide head, catches the back dash with the close slash.
Yeah, very good stuff, and challenging all these matchups again. Another one.
Gaslight.
More. Give it to me. Oh, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a game over to Babush. I mean, sorry, that's going to be another round over to Babushas, who is looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead. I can't believe that hit behind him. That's great.
Goes for the cross-up, and the slide head just hits both sides. I love it. Let's go, Potemkin. Good block, but the command grab. Dunk City.
All right. Space Jam 2 is out, and Leo Whitefang knows it. Ooh, PRC on the projectile. Able to get that set up. RC's
Garuda.
off this, into the Garuda, 50-50. Great backdash coming from Cheeto here. And now Cheeto is going to have to... Negative moving to DP. It's been working since Street Fighter 2. Just keep doing it.
I definitely, that is a Bare at its best right there. That is some Yomi stuff. Be like, I know you know that I'm negative, and I'm going to send it. Oh, man, with Pot Buster, but the Rage next. Let's see. Good 6P back to this neutral space. And this is where Potemkin wants to be. Has a life lead. Another PRC.
That's gaslight.
It's so good. Look at him.
Yeah, that's... Right now, Babush's, or however you say his name. Look, I'm white and I'm going to say the name wrong most of the time. That's how it goes. I'm trying to do better. It's so many good reads coming from them right now. And we're seeing a lot of really good moments where it's just like, all right, plus frame into Pop Buster, or snatching you out of the air, or making you block the Heat Knuckle over and over and over. And to the point where there are times where Babush is doing a plus frame move and is actually hitting the Pop Buster too quickly, and it would normally connect if he wasn't still in block stun.
Very true. Oh, good reversal right there. I love the flash kick. And I just wanna say that round start was a Potemkin Buster. So looking for Leo to mash, but Cheeto fighting back and to get the super. The knockdown will be here, and this is great Oki. You gotta make this count right now. Oof.
All right, left and right. Ooh, great super reversal. Gonna get a little bit of damage here. Gets the knockdown. Ooh, Pop Buster on the wake up.
Another one. Give it to me.
All right, backs off. Doesn't want to get DP'd out of it. Crossed up off of the backdash. I don't know if I agree with that burst drop.
I agree with the burst 100%. I can't believe that we got all the scoops ready.
That was beautiful. That was
wonderful. saw that Cheeto didn't commit to a button. Falling down. Oh, doesn't even go for Pop Buster. Goes for.
Oh, tries to burst bait there with the jump. Gets counter hit. Tried to do something. Wake up, Garuda. All right, what's happening?
That's an option that I didn't expect. I mean, yeah. Oh, again.
Oh, drift right into the DMs once again.
You were so free to the drift Pot Buster. It's so, like, Cheeto is so afraid.
Ooh, blocks the cross up.
Again, you're so free! Go!
Oh my god. And he drifts our way right into our hearts. And Babush will move on to the next round up top 8, where he will face against Deadpool. Very, very good showing. Cheeto having some really strong mix-ups there, but Potemkin has just such high health that he can afford to take those hits, he can afford to take that pressure, and then he will drift right into your DMs. He will slip right into that slide, and he will dunk you into the dirt. And we'll move on to this top 8, because this is Weds Night Fights, where every top 8 needs at least 2 Potemkins, and if we don't run the tournament.
That was such. I've never seen somebody get hit by more drift PRCs in a set. That was brutal, because it was just so free. Like, is that the first time you saw the drift Potemkin Buster? Because you definitely weren't ready. And Cheeto, great job. You made top 8, but to get sent out like that, good stuff, Potemkin. Very good stuff.
Potemkin, look, sometimes Potemkin gonna do it to you. Potemkin is very, very good in this game. All right, like, Potemkin is very strong in this game. He's not like the best. He's not. Okay, look, he's not soul bad guy. All right, he's not a little bit of that soul bad guy.
I do love me
He's
some soul.
a really strong character with some really good matchups, some really bad ones, and it's just overall very decent, because Strive is a strike throw game, and Potemkin is the strike throw character. All right, he's going to knock you down with slide head. He's going to hit you with heat knuckle to make you block, and then you're gonna have to guess: is he gonna hit you or is he gonna grab you? And sometimes you're gonna get drift PRC'd 6 times in one set. That's life. That's just how it goes.
It definitely is. I mean, if you've ever watched, I know that anybody in the chat was watching Street Fighter earlier, or even before in WNF, we've seen players like Stupendous playing Zangief, and he just SPDs somebody 8 times in a row.
Oh,
so it happens. You get that conditioning, and you're just so afraid of one. You're so oh, Toki, if you read this, eat a Sour Patch Kid right now. All right. I gotta do it.
Only if you claim one of the 9 codes remaining.
Only if you claim one of the 9 codes remaining, Toki. Because right now,
the only way we eat the Sour Patch Kids.
That's the only way. It's the only way. I gotta see one of those codes get used right now, and I'm gonna mac on one of them Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, and Toki, what are you doing in chat? You should be getting in the room, because we are gonna have the age-old battle, as old as time. We're having Toki versus Q, Axel versus Potemkin. The classic 9-1 matchup. Let's see how it goes.
I need you to stop. That's a war crime.
See, when I say 9-1 matchup, technically I'm not wrong.
You're not.
I didn't say who it's 9-1 for at this one. All right.
That is true. That is true.
You really gonna do ASMR on a stream that we were invited onto? You really gonna do that? Gonna crinkle it? Gonna eat the Sour Patch Kids?
Very important. Put him back down.
All right, so if you've ever watched any Guilty Gear game, this is a notoriously miserable matchup for Axel.
I need you to stop. I need you to stop.
Okay, memes aside, this is a notoriously bad matchup for Potemkin.
Axel.
This is the classic. Oh my God! When I get in, you're gonna die, but I'm not gonna let you in. And it's so hard for Potemkin to deal with a lot of these options, because you do have to be very, very on your point on your game as a Potemkin player. You have to be very, very ready to be able to hammer fall through certain things, but you can't hammer fall through Renson. You gotta flick Renson. And you have to really just be able to try to find your way in. And if you don't, then Toki is just gonna keep poking you out over and over and over.
Yeah, and that's something that's so good about Toki. Toki is very adept at playing this matchup, especially after playing it for ever since Strive released, he's played against a Potemkin in top 8. And he's won most of them. So if that tells you how good he is at this matchup, I don't know what will. But the Potemkin player has to play so much drastically better to even up this matchup, as you said. Because right there, as you can see, look at Potemkin's trying to spend all these resources to get in, and now you're back out.
Yeah, I definitely exaggerate. I'm using a little bit of hyperbole for how bad the matchup is for Potemkin due to the fact that Axel's health is so low. It's right there. And look at that damage right there. Pot Buster coming through. And the super, I believe, is going to whiff here. Yep. Oh my god, tries to run out, doesn't work, and Q is able to take the round.
That's very good stuff. No burst available for either side. I think Potemkin Q will be able to get it back by the end of this round. But this is really hard for Axel because now if Potemkin gets in, he is staying in.
Oh my god, bad read coming from Q, gets thrown into the corner, and now Toki has so much room to play this game with. He's gonna be able to run away, but the Mega Fisto is gonna come right through.
Wow,
great air throw coming from Q into the Garuda. Another great air throw coming through.
Okay, get off me. That burst was completely necessary, but the hammer fall comes in. My goodness, Q showing us exactly why Kuba was right. This is a 10-0 matchup. Unwinnable for Axel.
Unwinnable for Axel, absolutely.
Unwinnable.
Q is just in Toki's head right now. This is, it's as simple as that. Q is making the reads, making some big plays right now, and Toki wake up mashing as Axel in Guilty Gear Strive. Great backdash away from the Paw Buster. Ends up burst baiting as well. And now you're gonna have to deal with this full screen pressure into the Pearly Whites. Hit him with the command grab. And we're gonna keep it up right now. Oh.
Hammer fall right back, and this is exactly where you want to be. Baited out there. You're looking for the Potemkin Buster after the PRC, but just goes for close flash. You'd love to see it. But now, how does Potemkin close this out? You got to keep Axel down, and that might be a way. Oh, but the PRC! Stop your hammer fall. Get out of here.
You only got one hit armor, bro. Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'm putting my toes out. You can't touch me. Good stuff.
Oh, all right. It's the jab, pushing full screen. Trying to keep Q back into that corner. The Mega Fist coming through, getting a little bit of a punish here, but nothing too much. Just wake up match on Potemkin's plus frames once again. Why not?
Wow, challenge the Garuda like that on the walk up from Q.
All right, avoids the slide head. We're going into a little bit of gameplay here. Counter hit with the Mega Fist, but isn't able to get too much off of it.
Right, there he gets up. No, Potemkin is so big. The fact that that works, that's crazy.
Combo right there. Actually ends up whiffing the Axel Bomber. A little bit of misinputs coming from Toki here. Doesn't end up able to win the game. Oh no, this is huge.
But
throw and Toki's gonna tie it up.
That is such a scary option for Axel to go for right there too, especially when you have burst, because if Potemkin pop busters, you die. Like you just won't. You just risk it all, and you know what? I like it because you're not expecting him to do it.
Ooh, tries to backdash, ends up getting caught by the foot. A little bit of soft knockdown here. Blocks the slide head, blocks the second slide head. Counter hit, can knock him back full screen. Isn't able to flick quite fast enough, and now he's gonna have to deal with all of this assault coming from Toki right now.
Yeah, dealing with this pressure is incredibly difficult, and something that we didn't actually mention about this matchup too, which is really hard for Potemkin, is even if you get into a position where you want to burst, it resets the entire neutral, and it is actually pretty advantageous for Toki. And Toki with the reversal super on the Garuda, not able to get the kill just yet, but this is so rough, you're dead.
Yeah, you just ship them out at that point.
Yeah.
Q isn't gonna be able to block and FD all of those. I think
you just die, you cut your losses.
Yeah, you die, you cut your losses. Oh. Good burst, though, to keep Toki in the corner here. I like the choice from Q. Go right back into it. Good pokes coming out from both sides, but the punishes on these forward Mega Fists do keep coming through for Toki. This over and over, we're doing the 5K into the 6K, right into Rensen, and we're gonna have to, or right into Snail, and you're gonna have to deal with being pushed full screen over and over.
I don't like that every time he's going for the PRC, he hasn't gone for the Potemkin Buster yet, because Toki has shown his commitment to block in these situations, and I think has the read that Q is still going to try to bait the Potemkin Buster, but you gotta hit him with it first to make him scared. Ooh,
oh my god, goes right over, tries to bait the burst, doesn't want to overcommit. PRC's out, and Buster! I mean, Mega Fist's over, but ends up getting hit by the far slash, and now Toki is up 2-1, and looking to make it into this top 4 is 1 game away.
Yeah, that was really good stuff right there, and that's one of the hard parts on that Mega Fist. Even if it hits, like if you have a fast enough normal, you can challenge, like, and that's exactly what Toki did right there. That's rough. Knew that the trade would come out advantageous, even if he got hit. It's like, why not press the button there?
Yeah, you gotta take what you can get, all right? Especially if you are Potemkin fighting an Axel player. You gotta take.
Oh, Geo? Q switching it up?
Oh, okay. I like this from Q. If Q, okay. Actually, no. I'm mad at Q for not playing this frame 1 if he knows how to play this character.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely in Giovanna's favor. This character is so fast and has such good buttons and such good frame data that if you get, when you inevitably get in on Axel, Axel has a very, very rough time dealing with this character.
Yeah, so this is gonna be interesting from Q to see if he has the Geo available. Are we gonna see the same kind of Geo that we saw from BreakerDave? That's what I'm excited to see right now because, yeah, like you said, if Geo is so fast and is able to really move around the screen in a much better fashion than Potemkin, I want to see what Q is able to do. Not as explosive in the damage department on, like, say, a Potemkin Buster or locking you down, but as you can see, the damage is still there.
Buster damage.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It just comes in a different way.
Yeah, it's just the strike is a little bit more important than the throw here. Great burst to try to keep Toki in the corner. Burst right back to reset neutral and build a little bit of space. Oh, this is huge.
Yeah. Oh, great job with the command grab. Now stuck in the corner. Can't afford to get hit once again. This is so scary. Super!
Okay, this is going to be a lot of damage. Toki does not have a lot of guns. Make up 5K and is now on set point. No fear coming from Toki here.
I can't believe it. Like, Toki is playing as if he has a DP, I swear. He just wakes up buttons. It's
Absolutely,
like,
and it keeps working.
This is my reversal. Where's your meaty?
Yeah, meeting me better. What are you doing?
Oh, good job.
Oh, a little bit of a whipped throw there coming from Toki, leading into a really rough situation. Burst is not up. Whipped 5K is not going to work. Goes for the instant overhead, but isn't able to get too much. Oh, lots of frame traps coming through. It's just 6 Ps looking for that spiral arrow.
Yeah, but look at all this damage that's coming out too. All the chip damage that Geo has taken so far, it's like is looking very grim right now for Q. Great jump on the command grab. You needed to get out there. Any hit will do it, but the counter hit.
All right. One more hit will end up winning this for Toki right now. Q is in a really, really hard situation to deal with.
Wow. Oh, but the rainwater.
Frame trapping him with rainwater, and Toki will move on to top 4.
Yeah, very good stuff to Toki, continuing to show us why one of the truths of WNF for Guilty Gear Strive so far is Toki in top 3, no matter what, as Toki continues to climb. And if you want to continue to climb and see the greatest plays that you have, please check out MetaView, because you can see the highlights every week for Wednesday Night Fights, live on Thursdays at 12 p.m. PT or 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's great. You get to see all the Street Fighter V highlights, all the other games that we have available, Guilty Gear, and it's great. Like, the clips are very well edited, put together, and they're all in one place. So if you
run a lot of games.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot
of games here.
There's a lot of games.
Me and this guy, we run different games as well, all right? Everybody's running a different game here, so if you like fighting games, Wednesday Night Fights is the place to go. Every Tuesday, you can check me out on Skullgirls. Every Friday, or I'm sorry, it's monthly now, right, for Dragon Ball?
Yeah, monthly now for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, monthly Dragon Ball Fighters tournament over here run by Jake Ryan. And, we got Soul Calibur, we got BB Tag, we got Granblue Versus, we got everything you could ever want. And so make sure to check out all those tournaments. And if you want more Guilty Gear action, every Thursday, I believe it has been moved to, is now Plus R Day. So every week, if you want a little bit more of that rollback, a little bit more of that Guilty Gear hype, if you want a Guilty Gear game that actually has Faust in it, then you're going to want to tune into Guilty Gear Plus R, Accent Core, Double X, Dab, Faust. Yes, that one.
Yeah, that one. I mean, if you try to, I don't know, man. Like, seeing some of the characters in that game, I'm just like, dang, that's great. Like, Holy Order Soul. You have Justice. That character. Cliff, dude. Cliff is one hell of a character. It's like, if you're afraid of Rams normals, bro, meet this fella Cliff.
I'm definitely more afraid of Rams normals than Cliff because
really.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Cliff doesn't one-touch you.
Oh, that's you know what? You're right. But he got a really big sword.
And he's also kind of slow.
You're not wrong.
You guys aren't afraid of Testament? Are you guys out of your mind?
Yes, I'm very scared of Testament.
You said the word and I heard static via. I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of him.
That character is pure terror.
That character, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I just keep hearing a high-pitched whining whenever you say that word.
All right, but as we go into this
That was
match,
cool, though.
yeah, Deadpool immediately showing a much different match to Babusho's, really applying this pressure to Potemkin, and oh my goodness, trying to Mega Fist forward and the sword popped.
Yeah, this is a really hard situation. Anytime, Ram's entire game plan is to get you into the corner and either break the wall on a really clean hit mid-screen or in the corner, or lock you down with her sword pressure over and over in the corner. Great backdash coming from Deadpool, get him out of that situation. And Potemkin's so big that it's very, very hard for him to jump out of any of these moves.
Yeah.
It's a very, very hard situation for Boost.
Yeah, and the thing that's really hard too is the only option you really have to do is jump, because the other option against a sword in the corner is to dash out, but Potemkin can't really do that.
Ooh, great flick coming from the explosion on the sword. Goes for the Mortabado and will get diggity dunked for that one. Tying it up 1 round apiece, but Babush just does not have burst this round, so this is a little bit in Deadpool's favor still.
Yeah, I really like the willingness for Deadpool to go for the reversal, but you know, you're not 100% expecting it from Ram, especially when she can't make it safe, but still, good stuff. Gets the Pot Buster punish, and now it's a pretty even game now, especially because Burst is gone on the side of Deadpool. The armor, but confirms it with the RC. Even though you got 1 hit of armor, the red RC does count as an extra hit, so it does actually confirm into the combo. Very good awareness from Deadpool. Are you dead? No.
Very, very good pickup. Isn't able to quite confirm, doesn't have the meter, but gets the throw, and game 1 is going over to Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool went for a lot of quick, like, little cheeky resets there, especially into the throw. Saw that he got the low and was just like, I'm going to challenge Potemkin. I don't think he's going to try to pot buster me at this range or challenge. And good stuff, getting the first game on the board for Deadpool.
Oh, all right. Throwing out those big buttons, gets the counter hit. Isn't quite close enough to the corner to convert. A big burst coming here from Babushes, and a good confirm from Deadpool, but isn't able to get too much off of it. Here we go.
Super? Yes.
Yeah, get the hard knockdown.
What's that Oki? Show me what you got. Mix it.
Oh, run up close slash.
Hey, the strongest
right there.
The strongest mix is the mid. I mean, you think about it, especially in a strike throw prominent game, like it does work, because you know, are you gonna jump or are you gonna take this hit?
Especially in a situation like that where Deadpool did have the meter still due to positive bonus. Oh, this is gonna be huge though.
Oh,
he
went again.
Casual 60% of your life. Unfortunately, misses the air throw though. We're in a situation.
Oh no!
And immediately gets dunked again. The gatekeep into the gaslight, and now Deadpool is going to be fighting for his life in this 3rd round of this game.
Yeah, but no burst on the side of Potemkin. I don't think he's going to be able to get it back this entire round. So very, very hard here, especially if you lose momentum early. Oh, the dash, but the throw! My goodness, not able to confirm.
Yeah, not able to get anything too meaningful there. All right. Drift right into the DMs.
Another one.
With the gaslight.
Another one. Yep, a burst immediately. You have to.
Oh, we tied it up 1 apiece.
Babushes with the almost perfect hit rate for the PRC Pot Buster. This is wild.
Definitely showing Babushes is definitely in Deadpool's head right now. It's very, very hard for him to deal with, and is just respecting so much of this pressure. And just, you gotta jump. You can't just let him. You can't keep getting away with it.
Yeah, you gotta put that PRC Pot Buster to rest.
You hit
right
Cheeto
now.
with it like 30 times, and now you're hitting Deadpool with it.
Yeah, two times now so far for the PRC. Again, that same interaction off of the slide head. We've seen it happen twice now, in the last game and then this game now. Oh no, Deadpool's trying to jump and escape.
This man wants to pot buster you more than any Potemkin has ever wanted to pot buster anybody.
I love it.
I love it. I'm a huge Babushes fan now. All right, I'm a Babush boy right here. That's it.
That's good. Any Babush boys in chat? I know he's got a couple of fans. Well, they have a couple of fans, or she. Want to make sure we get that right. But as you can see here, Babushes is just so strong right now. That was I love it when slide head hits you behind and is like, yup, feels good. Oh, and Babush just keeps charging. And help.
Yeah, combos it in with the PRC right there.
Oh,
Deadpool holding up on all these wake ups, and Babush is very, very aware of it. And is just constantly hitting him out of these jump frames. Isn't converting into a whole lot of damage, but is going to end up getting the second round here. We're moving on to game 4. Babush is on match point.
Wow. Babusha's, from that first game to now, is just, like, I don't think Deadpool is expecting Babusha to just go this hard. Like, that's, like, the reads are all there. Deadpool is so afraid of the pot buster now, it's just heat knuckle.
Yeah, all heat knuckles on the the block heat knuckles on the jump into such a hard to deal with situation. Because, look, if you block his close slash, it's a strike throw situation. If you block Garuda, it's a strike throw situation. If you block heat knuckle in the air, it's a strike throw situation. That's just the nature of the character. Deadpool getting his swords back, but ending up getting thrown into the corner.
Ooh, big damage. Right, yeah, you had to burst there. You cannot afford to take any more pressure. Doesn't get a punish there, though. PRC's back, doesn't come to take a chance of getting an air throw. And you love to see it right here. Deadpool fighting back. Fight back.
Version. Wow, really good hit right there. Getting hit with the JD. Deadpool is not going quietly into the night, trying to tie it up one more round.
Yeah, right here. Looking really good, and that's such a good throw right there. It's not your turn to fight. Like, you can't. That is such a, like a Dragon Ball thing that I see from players. I had that same problem too, where you go in with the air normal and you're like, wait, it's my turn, and you get grabbed by the Guilty Gear player.
That's how it goes sometimes. You go with the button that has a little too much landing lag, you are getting thrown. That's how it goes.
Yeah, very good stuff. Gonna get a lot of meter here too off the wall break for Deadpool. Looking pretty good. Ooh, scary. Oh, mix.
Oh, we are looking to tie it up right here. Gets the sword back. Hard knockdown coming in, but Deadpool is still a hit away from losing this round. Bush is definitely not out yet. Oh my god, good challenge right there. Your baby! Tie it up!
Wow. And it's so funny because Deadpool went for the PRC to try to slow it down. Maybe he was going for a grab or something, but got scooped regardless. That was...
Oh, and Babush lost the gold burst. No meter coming over here for Deadpool. This is a really rough situation.
Oh, very good counter hit right there. Babusha's not at the perfect range in that situation. So Deadpool wins the scramble. Oh, they eat Deadpool!
All right. No fly zone, all right?
Oh, jumped anyways. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh. Oh, goes for the flick. Knew he was going to PRC. Babush is in your head. He's in your head? Oh, never mind. Deadpool's in your head.
Nice. Now you're stuck. Oh, great flick. Gets you out. Throw back in the corner. This is huge. Garuda 50-50. Oh, God. Throw.
Throws them out of the corner into another Garuda.
Please burst. Woo!
Oh, isn't able to punish the gold burst, though. Both players about to get their burst back.
No, Deadpool just burst.
This is the game where we've seen 4 bursts in this round. Okay.
Oh, the anti-air, but not able to confirm at the end. The Mega Fist. Oh, very good stuff. We're going to game 5.
We're going to game 5? We're going to game 5.
Game 10.
We are absolutely going to game 5. Both of these players making the reads, understanding exactly what the other player wants at each moment, and that is why it is going down to the wire like this.
Yeah, that was so scrambly at the end there, and that's one of Deadpool's strengths. Really, is driving in the scramble, really making the moment matter right there. And we're just waiting for opponent to connect, seeing what this looks like. Mankind knew they could not change society. Do you blame the beast, Kuba?
I blame myself.
Heaven or hell. Let's rock. I love this opener. It's so sick. Think up a way to live through this. Oh my god. I love how the intro stopped there.
Goes right through the slide head. Deadpool starting this out with a really good situation.
Ooh. Burst immediately. Does not want to get the wall break here. Doesn't want to give the meter chance. Oh no, but now you're stuck in the same situation and Deadpool has an even more advantageous lead.
All right, another throw in this situation right here. Goes for the meaty super. Oh, but unfortunately just going to get hit over and over. The overhead's coming out, and Deadpool is now on match point. Turned this entire set around in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, very good stuff from Deadpool and really cranked up the speed of the match too, but like controlling these situations a lot better, I would say, or feeling more confident about them. All right, let's see. Oh, the run up after the Rekka, my goodness.
Yeah, Babush definitely has to pick different places to pop Buster right now. These same spaces as before are not working anymore. Oh, really good pickups here. BRC's out. Oh, close slash will connect, but Deadpool will burst out immediately. Pop Buster, baby!
We're going to final game, final round. As you can see here, no burst on either side. Who's going to be able to take it? Is Babusha's, the people's champ, going to come out on top? Or is Deadpool going to be able to avoid the PRC Pot Buster? Heat Knuckle, Heat Knuckle, Heat Knuckle. Another! Oh my goodness. 3 in a row.
But it will not work.
Air to air. Again, the air supremacy normals that you can see right here. No burst. You have to take this with the drop combo from Deadpool.
God, Babush is so good at knowing when to throw on these wake-ups and knowing when not to throw. Good PRC from Deadpool here. Oh no, will get hit. Gerudo will be blocked right now. The swords are coming back. It's a really close game right now.
Oh, air to air. Okay. Keeps going for that same jump back situation with the sword. Oh no, it doesn't come out in time. Please burst, please burst. Oh, very good jump back. This actually might be dead. I think you're dead. Wow.
Did not build the meter though. Potemkin having all the health in the world. It's so close right now.
Anything could potentially kill, jail him down. Deadpool with the jump back slash though takes the game. 3-2. Babush has put up a valiant effort. Really had Deadpool on the back burner there, but Deadpool thrives under that pressure and takes it 3-2.
Yeah, very, very great showing coming from both players there. Babush's, the people's champ. I hope to see them again next week and the week after that and the week after that. I want to see more PRC drifts. I want to see this man Tokyo drift his way into my heart once again. Deadpool, though, great adaptation by the end there. Was not getting hit by anywhere near as many pop busters by game 4. And was able to bring it all back. And now we'll move on to face Toki in a loser semis. So it's going to be a little bit of a harder matchup, but this is Toki's chance to get revenge on Deadpool. Deadpool is the one that sent our longtime top 3er into the losers bracket. So let's see if he can get a little bit of revenge, or if this is going to be the first week ever. And it's definitely not ever. Toki hasn't made top 3 literally every week. But you know what? I'm going to say it for dramatic effect. The first week ever of Toki not getting top 3.
Yeah, very exciting stuff that we're going to be able to see here pretty soon with Deadpool moving on. Are we going to get the revenge story, or is it going to be potentially another grand finals of Deadpool versus BreakerDave, which I didn't think I was going to be saying this soon for Guilty Gear. But before that, I believe we're going to have BreakerDave versus Papago as our next match if we do it tournament standard style, because we have loser semis left, winners finals, and then potentially losers finals.
Yeah, we are in the top 4 area right now. Lots of people have gone down. We're down to the final 4. Giovanna versus May, a little bit of an interesting matchup. Both of these players pretty good. I mean, both of these characters very good at RPS, very good at using their normals in very creative ways, but May a little bit more special focused with the Dolphin and the Beach Balls, and then Giovanna a little bit more focused on the command dashes. I mean, not the command dashes, but the dash cancels and the strike throw game. Giovanna feels like a Street Fighter 5 character in an anime fighter. That's how I feel.
You gave a Street Fighter character an air dash. That's what happened here, and you love to see it. And BreakerDave really doing the best there. That was such a good air throw. Like, you saw that low hop into air throw. Something that I can't remember exactly who said it on Twitter, but the great sign of a good Guilty Gear player is how low you can hit the air throw as your anti-air.
Absolutely. All right. So, going right back into it, hitting that long overhead. Ooh. Now BreakerDave is going to have to deal with this good cross-up coming in. Both of these characters have very similar threat ranges. Giovanna because she's so fast, and May because of the Dolphin. So it's a little hard for her to... I mean, it's a little hard for both of them to kind of get to the exact place they want because they have to put themselves in danger like that. And now, ooh, good dash up. Oh,
wow, the DP!
That's not a DP. Don't let the Geo players lie to you. That's just an anti-air.
It's a DP, bro. Here's the thing, like, something I wasn't really thinking about in this matchup though is May typically wants to has air supremacy with how big her normals are and disjointed, especially with the anchor. But the fact that that's air invulnerable, like, it makes it so Geo just feels so good in this matchup, I imagine.
definitely is a big aspect why BreakerDave seems to have no fear right now against him.
He just keeps doing it.
Alright, good blocks coming through. Papago hitting the super, and unfortunately will go down game 1 of Winners Finals, going over to BreakerDave.
BreakerDave here, he's so strong. Like, I'm always so impressed by how BreakerDave plays, because BreakerDave tends to play at his own tempo, and you either match it or you're gonna fall apart. And that's something that's really good, because if BreakerDave starts putting you into his game, it's not fun. It is not a fun game to play.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard situation to deal with. OTG Dolphin coming through, and now you are getting pushed all the way to the corner. But see, this looks a little bit more like Dragon Ball Z than actual Dragon Ball Fighters sometimes, because there are two characters just flying around flailing at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the exact kind of matchup I'm looking for in an anime fighter. Super down there, but ends up trading with the killer whale. Great confirm coming from Papago here, but the anti-air coming through once again, blocking the pressure, held in the corner. Papago finds their way out.
Wow.
Coming from BreakerDave.
Yeah, and this is something like May players never have to worry about being in the sky, and right now BreakerDave says, these are my skies. Get out of here. I am grounded, and you are done. No more.
Do you know who this is? All right, Papago. Do you know who this is?
It's BreakerDave.
This is BreakerDave. This is Climax of Night 2019 winner BreakerDave. This is Evo Persona 4 Arena runner-up BreakerDave, all right? This is Bulldog owner and escrow manager BreakerDave right here.
Oh, BreakerDave, I love watching him play. Look at him go.
This is a man who made his tag BreakerDave, because he just typed in a bunch of letters. He was like, it looks like Broker Dave. That's my dad. My name is Eddie.
Very true.
I want you to think about the kind of psychopath that does that.
Oh,
the kind that is holding you in the corner and winning yet another game 2-0 over Papago right now.
This is such a commanding lead right now for BreakerDave too, and I swear Papago like tried to play a much more grounded game, and that's in that game right there, and it just didn't pay off either, because that's where Chio wants you to be. She's so fast. Not even a lot of Tosugekis on the side of Papago, and even when the reversal super came out, the anti-air was there, and even though BreakerDave traded, BreakerDave was like, yeah, I'm fine. Totally good with that. Because this is just looking like a slaughter right now, but maybe the gold burst is going to make a difference here. Immediate damage, very good stuff, 50% of your health gone, but you gotta get the rest.
Papago is one of these players, they like to burn their burst very early every time they have it. Tries to go for the instant overhead, but Giovanna, while standing, is one of the shortest, if not the shortest character in the game. So that's not going to work on her. She's all hunched over in the bird box there. Great counter hit. Got that combo in the back pocket.
Wow. Oh, you're almost dead. One more touch from BreakerDave. Look at him go, jail to the ground.
Bursting. 2 bursts in 1 round from Papago here.
I mean, hey, there you go. But it doesn't matter how many bursts you have. It doesn't matter how many get out of jail free cards you have, because you're stuck in prison. This Geo, I'm loving watching BreakerDave play this character.
Yeah, 1 more round for BreakerDave, trying to make it into this grand finals here. Very hard.
Great jump.
Great jump out into the counter hit, crosses up, and Giovanna is just so fast that Papago cannot find a way out, gets caught on the jump frames, and we're gonna break the wall right now.
This is so good for BreakerDave. Has burst. Papago doesn't really have any answers. The meter is building on the side of Geo. YRC's trying to get out of there. This is gonna be big damage. Oh, I like that confirm.
All right, double jumps back, doesn't want to do anything too crazy here, gets counter hit. Decides to save the burst. I like the choice here. Both players going into this last round of game 3. BreakerDave trying to close it out. Papago trying to get started.
Oh, that was such a good anti-air right there. And yeah, Papago doing their best to try to get it started. Counter. Okay, now you're stuck. You're gonna play rock, paper, scissors. Jumps out of the Tosugeki, understands that the slow one is avoidable, and so fast! Normally May is just ready to throw out those big disjointed normals, but Geo just gets in before they even start. Oh, Tosugeki, but doesn't believe in the hit.
Yeah, RC's back, tries to beat the burst there. Good call. Now will break the wall. Positive bonus coming through. Gonna build a little bit of meter here. Doesn't have enough to RC right off the bat. So great anti-air into the tip of the toe conversion.
Nice. RC back one more time. Burst. Let me see. Oh no! Super
Huge.
might be coming up on the next touch. YRC, get off me. Wow! Went for the low, and the command grab comes out of May. My goodness.
I can't believe that throw hit right there, and we're going into game 4, baby.
Papago showing some signs of life right there. That was good. I mean, it was a blue RC forward and catches the low kick with the command grab. That's just amazing. I cannot believe it connected.
It's definitely a steal right there. So we're gonna try to be able to find if we can get this third win right here.
Wow.
Counter hit isn't able to quite get the conversion though. Slides right under the button and another immediate first one here.
There's a lot of backdashes that are getting caught by Papago as well. Like you're typically trying to escape. I mean, if you play against a bunch of souls and they're gonna do their far slash, you can usually backdash because it doesn't have enough active frames. But Geo is not the same breed.
All right, getting him out of the sky.
Wow.
Counter hit will come through, or I'm sorry, frame trap will come through.
You're dead.
Yeah, this is gonna be super into wall break. Should do enough, and that is gonna be now match point, set point for BreakerDave.
Now BreakerDave trying to sit in grand finals, sitting pretty, and right now Papago has to bring this back. Double Tozugeki, but just challenges right there. See, no fear of the dolphin. All right, these are killer animals, and there is no.
Oh, big counter hit, but doesn't have the right angle to be able to convert off of it. All right, going back into it. BreakerDave getting frame trapped. Good burst out. Doesn't want to take any of that.
Nice. Puts you back in the corner with the anti-air right there. You love to see it. What? I don't know what that was, but sure. Oh, great command grab. This is huge damage.
A lot. Command grab to the corner. Full conversion.
You're dead.
Into the super. Oh, it's going to be very close. Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
Coming through. Papago does not have burst right off the bat. BreakerDave should build it almost
immediately. My ankles.
On the air button here, catches him low.
My ankles, they're broken.
Oh, but a big counter hit coming through. Another big counter hit, trying to burst bait there.
Okay, nice spiral arrow. Oh, counter hit, but not able to confirm. Gets the burst out of Papago. This is do or die.
Both of these players are trying to burst bait each other over and over, and I love it. Alright, gonna have to deal with this pressure into the spiral arrow. Frame traps once again. It's able to get the OTG, but nothing too meaningful there. It's hit by the H2H.
Burst. Oh, the burst bait finally comes out. Papago. We're going to game 5. We're going to game 10. We're maxing out. This is very good stuff. I like it. Papago really turning it on in these next games and showing why May is so strong and can create really volatile matchups because she just does so much damage. It's asinine. It's so good.
So much.
Look at her go. Oh, time for the little volleyball. Okay. Oh, very good. Oh, but the burst bait.
Yeah, counter hit burst bait coming through BreakerDave here. Gets frame trapped though, and now is still in a really rough situation. Using all these plus frames to their advantage, cranking up that risk gauge.
Very scary here for BreakerDave. Oh, big damage. Goes for the up RC to get the side switch. You love to see it. Optimization station. Gets the wall break, which means there's going to be a ton of meter on the side of May here.
Alright. Pop is very, very much trying to glitch this out. BreakerDave getting hit once again. Blue RC coming through. Will get hit by the J2H. And now Papago is the one who's on tournament point after BreakerDave has taken it here so many times.
Yeah, very, very good shift right here from Papago. Not being as confident in the anti-airs here from BreakerDave, and Papago is just starting to run away with this, with the dolphin pressure. Ooh, so scared. Wow.
Space here. Doesn't want to have to use too much of that risk gauge that has been built up.
Oh, great jump on the throw. This is going to be huge damage. Doesn't build the bar, though, beforehand, but now you're going to have even more meter to work with in this next situation. As long as BreakerDave doesn't burst here, this is going to be an even match for the next game, if he makes it. Oh, and it's not going to be an if anymore. It's going to be a definite as we go into the next game, final round, winners finals, BreakerDave versus Papago.
This That's definitely going to be a little bit interesting. Good just block. Papago being able to block it at the absolute last second there. R slash coming through into the counter hit. And now BreakerDave being held in the corner, but the air-to-airs with the JP with the gold burst coming through from Papago has all the meter in the world to play with right now.
Oh, the PRC! This is so much damage. Great burst on the Dolphin there. You had to time it properly. BreakerDave looking for the opportunity now. Gold blocks on the high. Dolphin connects. This is so scary. Any command grab and you're done. You cannot afford to get hit by this main right now. Great anti-air. Oh, the cross up. There's no meter. You cannot reversal. Nice PRC. Oh, but you're done, BreakerDave.
And the Papago 3-0 run back will come through, and Papago will make it into grand finals. Winner side. And BreakerDave will head on down to losers finals.
That was
unfortunate for BreakerDave, but a great showing for Papago.
That was still such a good match right there because we saw the huge adaptation. It was just you had to change the approach from really playing a very heavily air game to being confident in your Tozugekis on the ground. There's still a lot of times where as soon as that ground game was established, Mei can continue to go to those guys, but then BreakerDave had to think about it more, and the reactions were really tested there. And we saw that as soon as Mei stopped autopiloting, it became very difficult for Geo to get the job done.
I also think it was the fact that, like, okay, Papago adjusted, right?
Yeah.
Adjusted into changing up their game plan. And because BreakerDave was anti-airing all of these moves over and over. And then after starting to get a little bit of momentum, Papago adjusted back to what was losing.
Yep.
Went back to those JHs, those jump-ins, and BreakerDave had already tried to adjust to the new way of fighting and wasn't able to go back to the old way fast enough.
Exactly. So that is one of the marquees of a great player is when you're able to switch on the fly, because if your opponent tries to adjust, you punish them for trying to beat what you're doing.
Yep, but we're going into it right now. The rematch of the century, Toki versus Deadpool. Toki trying to get this run back.
All right, and this is actually, I think, Deadpool's first top 8 for WNF. He's been doing well in some other tournaments as well. I think he was able to get a win under his belt, but this is his first time in top 8 for Guilty Gear Strive. WNF, such a good air throw, and as he said, the sign of a great Guilty Gear player is how low can you get that air throw, and once again, Toki! Very good.
Say it again. Why not? Do it.
How low can you throw? So very good.
All right, building a little bit of that space right here. The JH coming through. Bar Slash, though, connected counter hit. Going to lead to some damage. Deadpool being very impatient right now in this matchup.
Yeah, very impatient. You have to play this. You have to run the obstacle course is how I like to describe it. But looking incredibly good here. Going to get the Oki in this situation.
How you like to describe it? You mean how every commentator has ever described fighting a zoner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you came up with that.
Yep, I'm original thought. Jake Ryan, TM.
You're the one who came up with that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good poke here coming from Toki. Goes for the command grab, but Deadpool able to backdash it.
Let's see there. Big counter hit, as you can see. Oh my goodness. Look at his health. And it's burst safe. That's just... Man, that's rough, fella. I'm sorry. Super.
Yeah, this is a really hard matchup for Axel in a lot of Axel players' opinions, mine included. Because a lot of Ram's pokes are about the same range as yours. Axel still has the edge a little bit, but a lot of her buttons are able to really be able to match with yours. And the big thing is her buttons don't have hurt boxes while yours do. Axel has hurt boxes on almost all of his chains. So in a lot of these situations, she can challenge where a lot of other characters wouldn't be able to. Really.
Yep, so she gets to just have pretty much supremacy where Axel gets that time to shine, and that's not existent in this matchup, which makes it even harder. Stuck in the corner again, no burst, you hate to see it right now. Super knockdown. Deadpool is just running a clinic right now. This just seems like typical Ram player stuff. Oh my goodness, continue the pressure. It goes forever, you're dead!
Yeah, you gotta respect it right now. Deadpool absolutely running a train on Toki. Toki just unable to find anything meaningful because Ram only has to touch Axel 2 to 3 times, and Axel has to touch you 8 to 9 times. Axel's gotta touch you a phone number's worth amount of times. Like it is a lot.
It's a rotary phone, man. You gotta work extra hard. You gotta go back and forth, back and forth. It's not a very good time. But as you can see here, Toki, a high caliber player. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Toki. But right now, Deadpool looking incredibly clean, especially with this confirm. Send him to the corner. Oh no, but the drop?
Yeah, ends up dropping it, unfortunately. Good blocks. Toki goes for the JH to try to cover anything running underneath. Big hit coming through. Isn't quite get the execution. Very unlike Toki has been dropping a lot of these Axel Bomber confirms this week.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something's going on. Maybe some nerves. It happens from time to time, but Deadpool up 2-0. We saw this in our last set too as well with BreakerDave taking a 2-0 lead. So let's see if Toki is able to really bring this back. We saw a first great round with the 2 air throws from Toki and really like shines of greatness. And we know what Toki's capable of. I think let's see if Toki can really bring it back.
Yeah, it's definitely looking really hard for Toki to deal with. Good throw coming through. Trying definitely to make the most out of this. Gets the counter hit on the rainwater. Isn't able to convert into much more there. Doesn't even he rents it.
Oh, this is scary.
Deadpool mashing them Rekkas. RC to make it plus.
Burst is available, but I don't think Deadpool would burst in this round. Oh, the backdash is going to be huge. Toki, tried to chase the backdash, but did the throw a little bit too early. Deadpool going down around here. Good stuff for Toki.
It's definitely hard for Axel to deal with a lot of this, but
oh no.
Yeah, this is very, very hard. If she gets going in the corner, she's very strong against like characters with fast buttons. So when you're a character, you're like a 6-framer. When you're like Anji, Faust, or Axel, you have an even harder time being able to try to challenge out of that pressure.
Exactly. Not having that same kind of benefit as others. Good just guard. Right there, but big counter hit. Oh my goodness, explode. Look at him. Look at his health. He's dead. He's actually, I think he's just dead.
That's really, really difficult. Deadpool on set point already. Toki needs to be able to get around to try to make some pressure happen and be able to get a little bit of momentum in his side. Good counter hit comes through.
Yeah, good stuff. We saw this health deficit get cleared up by Toki before. Oh man.
That button is minus in this game.
Yes, very much so.
It's plus in every other guilty gear. In this game, they were like, nah, we're making it minus.
Wow.
They also took away his counters. They also took away his VP.
Trying to keep it burst safe and goes for the super afterward. This is going to be huge. And like I said, that health deficit that Deadpool was accruing is now gone. 60% damage in that combo. Totally fair and balanced. All my Ram players out there, you know what, you deserve. Trying to go for the air throw, but the tech. Toki knew.
All right. Good just block coming from Deadpool here.
Oh, but you're trying to burst bait.
Low to the ground overhead. Of course, Ram has that. Why wouldn't she?
Yep. Oh, this is so scary. Wow, but the throw on the landing frames.
Yeah, just throw him. Just throw him. Why not?
Hey, went for it. You're not expecting that. Like, as soon as you land, you're like, oh god, what's coming? And then Toki just ran in, goes for the throw, gets a game on the board. Very good stuff.
This is exactly what Toki needs. 2 more, and Toki should be able to bring it back. But Deadpool is not going to make it easy for him.
No chance. Oh, that anti-air was so good, and the confirm. Oh wow, that's a huge counter hit, and you can't even burst. Super. Wow, this is huge damage. Huge damage. 33.
Right. So Toki is now on final round, final game. Oh.
Yeah. Hey. Any miracles can happen. Okay.
Toki's on final round, final game.
Yep. You're definitely right. Sorry for ever doubting you. The Prophet. Kuba the Prophet. Final game, final round. But has burst this time. Great anti-air. So good. Axel Bomber
into the meaty Renson.
And again, the throws here on the jump-ins, I really like this from Toki. Checking that Deadpool is not ready, and you should be able to get the game here off the bombers. Yes! Perfect!
Flag perfects him back. Say it back to him. Alright, Toki's not going down without a fight right now. Finally has those bomber confirms tonight.
Yeah, when you put a great player against the ropes, you get to see how they're actually able to play, like their greatness in their play, and that's what we're seeing from Toki right now, able to deal with Ram and really figuring out what Deadpool's trying to do, catching the jump-ins with the throw, and now just keeping you out.
Oh, you are in the Axel.
Again!
Right now, all Toki's thinking is out of the box, baby! Oh, the far slash coming through. We're going to game 5. A double perfect to win it!
Whoa! It's the song. Oh man, it's so good. It grew on me. I love Axel's theme.
So good.
Wow, that was double perfect in a row. How does like Deadpool feel right now? And I think a lot of it has to go with those throws that Toki is really going for. As soon as Deadpool jumps in, just runs up, goes for the throw every single time, and it's been consistently hitting. And now Deadpool is just running out of options to get in.
It's that thing that I told Deadpool to stop doing every single time.
Oh, air dash in.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, air dash in.
He's dying now.
Oh no.
Toki's on match point. Hey,
Man,
Deadpool, stop doing that every single time.
Stop doing that. Stop.
The Axel player is gonna get wise and start anti-airing you and blowing you up for 40%.
Oh, there it is again. Wow, that was wild. 40%. Oh my goodness. Okay, great throw. Let's see. Still showing signs of life. Oh, the block. Do you know the punish though? Do you know the punish? Yep. But that drop is huge.
Very, very unfortunate drop. Jumps out here. Doesn't have the H/ button to play with right now.
Got the sword back. Might be too little too late though. Oh, that was a good cross under. Oh no, and you're dead! Toki!
Anti-air, and Toki will take it over Deadpool in Game 5, running it back 3-0. That's all we're seeing tonight.
Wow, that was something. Deadpool, if you watch this VOD and come back, just remember, every time you IAD in and you get anti-aired or you get thrown on the ground.
It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Don't do it all set, or else that's going to happen.
True. You gotta use it just a little bit.
You gotta take a couple of punishes, and then you just realize that cool. Now they're looking for the air dash. I ground dash it. That's all you gotta do.
I just
go over. Deadpool as a player is a very punish-focused player. It is a meme in Dragon Ball FighterZ that if you hit him with a ki blast, he will reflect. He will try to parry every single time afterwards. This is one of those situations where Deadpool is like, I know the punish, I know what I need to do, and now he's hyper-fixating on it, and it ends up losing him the set. But what you should be hyper-fixating on is using those last 6 Matcherino codes, people. I'm sorry, last 5 Matcherino codes, people. We are at $33.05, and thank you to Rotary Lover and Bacon and Eggs and Eric Garcia for being our top 3 contributors. People, please, get the money to the players and be able to do a little bit of these click quests on the side here. Add a couple 3 cents here, 3 cents there. You can follow somebody on Twitter and we'll throw a little bit of money in for free, and then you can just unfollow them later. All right? You can just do whatever. Just make it happen or keep them followed. Make it work, people. Just for sure support the players and make sure that they are able to get what they are deserved and what they are owed.
Just went to the Matcherino page because I needed to press my claim code. We have now gone through all of the codes. There are 0 codes remaining.
Were you the 6 to the 5? Was that you?
No, it wasn't. I was the 3 to the 2, and then 2 more people went right after. But 2 people that we're gonna see fight right now is BreakerDave versus Toki in this losers finals. Who is gonna get the right to fight Papago? Is BreakerDave gonna get the run back, or are we gonna see Toki take another WNF or try? Because right now that May play was looking immaculate.
Oh, tries to go for the command grab, but BreakerDave will just pull up right away, and we should be able to get the Axel Bomber loops here, and this should be a dead character. Toki taking the first round of the set.
Very good stuff, and the momentum you get from that last match, especially after coming back from a 2-0 fashion, it feels really good. So Toki really warmed up here, ready to play, and BreakerDave has that. Dude, walking into that's rough.
Unfortunately, a little bit of antsiness here coming from BreakerDave, getting clipped by a lot of small things. Not a good conversion, though, from Toki here. No counter hit on the 2S, so he will have to just take what he can get and immediately go back to zoning. But it's going to be very, very hard for him to keep out this Giovanna consistently once BreakerDave is able to find a way in.
Yeah, but takes the first game. Very good stuff. Burst was still on the table for BreakerDave, but not enough health to really make it impactful. So, maybe we'll just use it for next game. 1-0 lead for Toki.
Yep. This is traditionally a lot of the rushdown characters are the characters that Axel struggles against. The Chips, the Milias, the Geos of the world. I talked a little bit about this earlier. And we're seeing exactly why right now these plus frames will be able to really keep things going.
Wow.
In favor of BreakerDave, and will end up getting the jump in JP and will kill immediately with the perfect. People are just dying in this game.
That was brutal. That was less than 10 seconds. That was brutal.
That was so much.
That was so much damage. Huge damage! Oh my goodness, look at him go.
Oh, tries to challenge right there, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. Axel does not have the fastest buttons. She's got a 10-frame far slash, she's got an 8-frame close slash, and his fastest button is 6 frames. So when Giovanna hits with a -2 button, she's even, because her fastest button is 4 frames. So Axel just has to eat all this pressure when a lot of other characters would be able to get out for free.
Just take your turn, bro. But you can't. It's really hard. It's really hard for Axel to fight back there, and that's why we saw BreakerDave just closed out that game like it was nothing. It was just quick, perfect into another round, very similar to what we saw. And Axel needs to. The thing that's hard about this is like Axel needs to fight to keep out Geo so hard. And it's like, okay, well, if you keep Geo out, it's not the same as like keeping a Potemkin out, because Geo just moves like 5 times faster. And it's really hard because even though the throw isn't as potent, the strike is what really matters. So being stuck, not even able to press buttons, and now getting punished for your super feels pretty bad.
Yeah, this is really, really rough, but isn't able to get quite a good confirm off of it. Goes for the plus super again. BreakerDave just holding this pressure over Toki's head. Constantly strike, throw, strike, throw.
Ooh, the whiff though, that's going to be huge. Toki going to create this space. You need to make it count right now, Toki. Oh, the super! Oh! Oh my goodness! Just goes the meter. That was pretty good right there. That's pretty good reaction. BreakerDave goes for the same jump in. Like Toki is afraid to go for that anti-air at the start because BreakerDave has dashed in and gotten the punish already. So now it's like a 50-50 on round start. Okay, good block. Ooh. Wow.
Oh, anti-air is out with the slash. That is going to be very, very hard for Toki to deal with.
The dash in, double dash.
No character. Oh my god! He's going to super.
He just did it.
Tap dust.
Okay, this time blocks after the back dash. Very good stuff. Scary, scary. Wow.
Throwing out the 6 HS. Oh. Alright, you're a 6-framer. You gotta hold all this.
Ah. That's so hard because you're looking for the throw there. Any hit or throw will kill, so you gotta block perfectly, react perfectly, but that is just not the situation that we just witnessed. BreakerDave up 2-1, trying to get back into grand finals, looking really strong against Toki right now.
Yeah, it's definitely looking that way right now. That's just how it is. This is a fast rushdown character fighting a zoner. It's the when I get in, I'm gonna beat you up. And then the other one, and then Axel says, oh god, how I'm gonna let her not get in. And it's just not working. But right now, Toki is definitely showing something, showing a little bit of life in him.
Yeah, oh my goodness, big counter hit. Burst immediately, you cannot let Geo get any more pressure on you. But BreakerDave looking really strong, good rainwater.
Counter hit on the rainwater. Christian using the super once again. This is putting in so much work for BreakerDave. Gets the wall break, will go into positive bonus. Has the hard knockdown. BRC is back to build a little bit of space, and a max range anti-air will connect, but no conversion coming from BreakerDave.
Yeah, very good stuff, and now you're still stuck under the pressure. Look at how much meter he's building as well. Again, wow, oh, tried to whiff punish.
Oh, this is so good right now. JH coming through.
Oh, he gold bursted!
Gold burst, tap us, confirm!
BreakerDave on set point. That was such a confident gold burst. Oh my god.
He wanted that round. He wanted that round.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want it. Like that was such a statement. Oh, that cross up.
Tries to anti-air, is not fast enough, and Toki is now getting just smothered by Giovanna right now. Great challenge though coming out with the 2K.
This character's pretty good.
Giovanna? Yeah.
This character's pretty good.
In my opinion, Giovanna is where every character in this game should be.
Yeah, exactly. She's the blue line.
Great baseline of power, not absurd, not bad at all by any means. Just strong, an incredibly strong character. And BreakerDave will move on to try to take on Papago once again in grand finals.
That was really good from BreakerDave there too, and at the end to block the YRC, like that's hard to do, and getting the punish afterwards as well. So
yeah, you would say that's hard to do. You are a Soul player. You don't know how to hold back. So
no, I only know forward. That's why
like,
I can't. Yeah. I mean, that's why I can't play charge characters, man. There's no back input on my stick. All I know is forward. Yeah, forward, down, and up.
guys, I keep getting YRC'd. How do I stop it? And they're like, just block it. And you're just like,
What's that? Huh? What? Every time you say the word, well, actually, I don't even know what the word is because I just hear this high static noise when you say
I like
it.
dealing with that character in Guilty. I get it. I feel
Yeah,
it.
Testament.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You guys still talking about that Testament, huh?
Who?
Hey, before we start grand finals, guys, I got a little project I wanted to share.
Okay.
With some, you may see some familiar faces in there. It's been a treat to see some of these guys and gals. I haven't I have not seen most of y'all for over like a year and a half, minus Jake. I mean, because
Oh yeah.
you know, we get a little coffee somewhere.
You saw me at Barcade.
Yeah, Barcade. Most of you I haven't saw. So, So without further ado, just gonna show a little something. Let me pop it up real quick. So let's.
I'm gonna mute my mic so we don't ruin the end.
All right.
Yeah,
let's go.
Gamers,
Geeks, nerds,
cool people.
Richie knows.
Your local gaming community.
Is alpha testing
in
in our city
right here.
Get in on the ground floor.
Compete in the largest ever engagement competition in the San Fernando Valley.
4 weeks, 720 hours.
What are you offering? Tons of free food, Amazon gift cards.
Ooh, hook up with your own gaming community.
That alone is worth the price of admission.
We need your input.
Help us make it great.
Be a part of the Richie Knows
Be a part of our alpha test.
Join our alpha test. Go to richieknows.com.
Yep, that was it. You guys recognize anybody?
Oh,
Yeah,
I recognize.
Pretty much everybody there.
I'm seeing a lot of people that I know.
Yeah. So did you guys hear it with the volume down or not?
No, I turned on the volume for the stream. I was like, frame 1, I turned it on.
I wasn't.
It was very low. Okay.
My reactions aren't that good.
Yeah, no, I it was only 30 seconds. I didn't want to waste too much of your guys' time. It's an app that's going in alpha right now. It's a way to connect like gamers to activities in their neighborhood. Because you know how like there's typically you have to open up like 20 freaking tabs to figure out Discord, Instagram, Facebook, blah blah blah, right? So this thing is pretty much all right. I'm gonna create an event. If you guys want to show up, it's on this map, and you'll see the geolocation of it.
Okay.
And there's also tournaments that are happening this month. It's just in an alpha test, just to see what the interest check is like. There's Valorant, there's chess, there's League of Legends, Wild Rift.
Oh no.
There's Street Fighter 5, and there is Smash Ultimate. So obviously, it's games that are hitting every section of gaming. As you can see, first-person shooters, MOBAs, fighting game, strategy, etc. But yeah, just wanted to share a little bit. You guys might see some more stuff, throughout the weeks that are coming. But without further ado, thank you for your time. Let's get the grand finals popping. Yeah.
Of course. Thank you, Papago, for sharing that with us. And if you want to know any events that are going on, know the geolocation, you're into Valorant, chess, any of that good stuff, and fighting games especially, hit up that Richie Knows app. Make it happen, people. Link was on screen. I'm gonna check it out after I'm done. I can't download it right now because I gotta watch BreakerDave fight Papago.
Yeah, definitely.
well-
Very important.
Yep.
It's BreakerDave.
But God, if I ain't talking about how we haven't seen anybody in a year and a half. Ugh. Oh
Man.
my God, it's real. It's real. We are being very safe down here. I do appreciate the Level Up Live team, and I appreciate all the other people. We've been very careful. SoCal has been notoriously infested with COVID. I like to describe it like this. I lived in the most infected borough, in the most infected city, in the most infected state, in the most infected country in the world, and I somehow didn't get COVID. That's the level of professionalism we have here at Level Up Live. So we very much appreciate the level of professionalism and work that goes into running all of these online tournaments, running all of these online events, and not jumping the gun, especially down here in SoCal, on running offline. I know that we're all fiending for it. I know we all really want it, but until then, we can all enjoy some rollback, all enjoy some good games still, and be very, very safe doing it. Make sure, if you are able to, get vaccinated and all that other good stuff. Be safe. And mask up if you live in SoCal right now, because we are back. Delta Plus just dropped, baby.
I didn't know that we were getting code variants like we were getting Guilty Gear. I'm ready for COVID Delta Plus XX Accent Core is coming up next, but right now we're playing Guilty Gear Strive. Papago versus BreakerDave Grand Finals.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Delta 2 Extend.
Delta 2 Xrd? Revelator Layer 2?
Super Turbo?
Oh, dude, I can't wait for Street
COVID-19 Super Turbo.
Third strike
For
out.
COVID-19.
I can't. You want to play some KOF? We got KOF 202. I can't even. I'm sorry. During that whole bit, we got on purpose on the stream for BreakerDave.
Millennium.
Oh man! But as you can see here, BreakerDave getting the perfect immediately. But Papago fighting right back. Great anti-air. Look at him explode. Burst on the side, and this actually might be a wall splat and a kill. Oh my goodness! This is not a might. It's a solo. COVID-19 Rainbow Edition.
Yeah, when COVID-19 Championship Edition drops with all the DLC and costumes, I'm very excited.
Yeah, you know, it's a whole inclusive package. I feel, you know, Gil's gonna be in there, man. It's sick.
There's a lot of masks in it.
Yeah, there's a lot. Vega is top tier.
Vega's been out here.
All right.
But right now, BreakerDave is the one being out here, forcing Papago to pop that burst. And now we are seeing the trades going back to neutral, and both of these crazy people are just slamming into each other one at a time, popping the YRC. And a great poke from Papago is going to lead to a wall break situation right here.
Oh, the burst is not going to work. Burst save combos. First game goes over to Papago.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Delta
COVID-19 Central Fiction is my favorite.
Under my in-birth Delta Climax Edition.
Delta Unidelt.
Unidelt. Oh man.
Alright.
BlazBlue cross. Sorry, cross infection edition. Okay.
Cross contamination was right there, and you didn't go with it.
I know, you're right. No, that's BlazBlue Central. Yeah, cross contamination. But super reversal, BreakerDave, and it works.
Yeah, hitting another button. Papago going a little too wild here after winning that first game, but a great hit is going to come through. Super's right back, and BreakerDave is now fighting for his life on this round. Great air-to-air. Isn't able to quite get the best conversion off of it, though. Spiral arrow and just challenges back.
Oh, he wanted that round so bad. That's why the burst came out, but the block from Papago, he knew. And no, you're not going to have a burst this entire game now, BreakerDave. That was such a good 2D.
Nah, see, BreakerDave's a genius. BreakerDave just has to win this round, and then he'll get his burst back.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Just win. Just be the best.
Ooh, okay, blocks the plus dolphin, blocks the minus dolphin. Ooh, jumps over the plus dolphin. And has to deal with this, tries to backdash out. Great confirm coming from Breaker. I told you, right? No, this is going to
Oh, wait, it does.
Oh, no, he got it right before it hit the ground. Perfect.
That was good. Very good stuff. You needed that. Great throw tech right there from Papago. BreakerDave doing his best. Stopping in this round. Trying to get burst back. You know, it's actually more advantageous for BreakerDave to play this out slow to get that burst back. Milk the timer.
Yeah,
but you don't want to. But you don't want to play with fire too much.
Yeah, he's playing with his food a little bit right here, but also just Papago is starting to smother BreakerDave in a really, really rough situation here. The burst still tries to anti-air, but it does not work, and Papago is now up 2-0 over BreakerDave in this grand finals.
Yeah, Papago looking to not only get a 3, it was a 3-0 reverse sweep, but if imagine another 3-0, losing 6 games in a row to somebody, it doesn't feel that great. So let's see what BreakerDave does for the adjustment. Maybe we'll see a character switch. I don't think so. Staying on Geo would be the smartest play because we saw what Geo was able to do, especially this entire tournament. But right now, Papago seems to have BreakerDave's number.
Oh, great dust coming through. Cali Burst is at his finest. All right. Ooh, great challenge though. Oh, these burst baits are just brutal for BreakerDave. He hasn't had I think a single successful burst in this set right now. And this is gonna lead all the way over to set points.
Papago trying to send us to bed. No more Delta Edition. We're playing Strive, and right now May is sure playing Strive. These Dolphins are killer, but great counter hit. Let's see. What can you do, BreakerDave?
Look, I'm cool with going to bed. I've been working events since 4 p.m., all right? I'm chilling.
Hell. Okay, Dust. Let's see, you're still in the air. What's the mix? What's the mix?
Great blocks coming in. That wrist gauge getting cranked all the way up, though. BreakerDave trying to make something happen, but a good challenge coming in from Papago.
BreakerDave continuing the pressure right now. This is... Oh, look at the wrist gauge. Oh, explode.
All right. Finally putting another round on the board here. Needs to win this. Papago still on game or match point and has their access to their burst. We're going to see if BreakerDave is able to clinch this out.
Ooh, the jump on the throw.
Oh, Cali Burst.
And that's something like Papago is just consistently bursting on the first hit, and like BreakerDave hasn't been able to really punish it. Oh, Gold Burst gets blocked again. No successful burst for you. Good super, but the punish.
Get some good damage here. Goes for the cross up to put Papago back in the corner. Oh, got that pocket combo into the super. It's not going to quite be enough, but it's a very, very good situation for BreakerDave right now.
Very scary stuff. Oh my goodness. The FD gave enough space where that block string wasn't 100% real. Continues to block the tap dust. Very good stuff. I mean, looking for it pretty prominently, but that jab was so good. Gets the trade. Knows that any trade would get the win right there. BreakerDave putting the win on the board.
Yeah, BreakerDave getting right back into it. BreakerDave looking at the situation, be like, I'm going to get back on this horse. He gets some of the dog.
I mean, it wouldn't be a WNF with BreakerDave if he wasn't going to try to get us in games.
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be WNF if we weren't going to Game 10.
I mean, it would be unceremonious if Kuba and I were back on the mic and Game 10 did not happen, because it's looking like that is potentially our future right now, because BreakerDave is fighting for his life.
Dude, the Reynolds special, right? That's what we call it.
Yep,
That's the Reynolds special, dude.
More than that, it's the Reynolds special, it's the BreakerDave special, it's the Subatomic Saber special, it's the Super Noon special. It's so many people. There were a couple times where we commentated Street Fighter Grand Finals and it went to Game 10 and we were just losing our minds.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was like JB versus Commander Jesse, and we're like, all right, we switched to Dawson. We're on Colleen now. Oh man, we're going to Game 10. Reynolds in 3 Grand Finals. We go to Game 10 for all 3 of them. He entered Eunice for some reason, but now he's in Grand Final. No, that never happened. But it'd be pretty impressive. Just like that block from BreakerDave was pretty impressive. Continuing to move forward. BreakerDave 1 round away from eating this up. Oh, counter!
A great kick coming through right here, applying the pressure. That wrist gauge getting a little bit cranked up right now. Papago getting anti-aired. BreakerDave looking to tie this up 2 apiece. Great blocks though coming from Papago.
Yeah, Papago is at a pretty good high. Like, he's blocking every single light dust. I think he's actually like jumping out of it. But
yeah,
look at the wrist gauge. Look at the wrist gauge.
Oh, there's the counter.
Explode, burst immediately.
Okay, I don't know about that burst, but
I mean, it's all you got. You lose this round, you're out. But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like if you got hit in that next spot, if you let the combo finish, you're dead. So the burst there very important, but the super even more important. BreakerDave evening it up 2-2. Game 10. Game 10. Game 10. It's BreakerDave.
Oh, WNF never fails. Never fails to put a smile on my face with these great close sets. Run us all the way. We had like so many Game 5s in this top 8 today. So many incredibly close matches. Goes for the gold burst right off the bat. Wants to just close this out. But Papago is having a really hard time dealing with this pressure coming from BreakerDave. Great jump out though into the jump in, and now BreakerDave is going to have to deal with this pressure himself.
It was such a good block right there on the low to the high, but still going to be stuck in the corner here. Very scary. Wall break in now. You're going to get so much meter. Papago looking incredibly clean. Oh, but the anti-air BreakerDave. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. The damage. The moves.
Super's right back, tying this game up quite a bit. As the knockdown here, Blue RC is out of the safe jump, ends up getting jabbed.
Yeah, not much of a confirm off that burst. Double burst from Papago, the special. All right, what is this extension? Let me see what your pressure is going to be. The lockdown. Double PRC. What is going on? Look up there, grab you.
Oh, yeah, gets the OTG. So close. Papago bursting twice that round. Let's see if he can get another 2 this game.
Oh, big counter hit right there. Try to go for the anti-air. It was just a little bit too slow. Command grab.
Wow.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Wake up throw. Why? It's guilty gear. Why not?
But it is guilty gear. You are correct. Wake up throw is potent. Okay, good PRC to keep himself safe. No anchors. Oh, BreakerDave gonna get the extension right there. Stuck in the Totsugeki vortex. Oh no, the burst block. You're dead. It's over. Papago gonna take it 3-2 over BreakerDave. It comes back to baiting the burst, and BreakerDave didn't really have any successful burst in that set, and that's how the cookie crumbles right there. Papago.
Yeah, you take what you can get, honestly. Great showing from both of our players and everybody in top 8. Huge shout out to Babushkas, Toki, Cheeto, Q,
Kizzer
Crate, Deadpool, all of those. There's one that I'm missing because I definitely listed off 5 people, and I didn't list off either of the people in grand finals. Or I did, and it's late and I'm hallucinating. But very, very good showing from all of our top 8 competitors. Very, very close games all around. So many sets going to game 5. But Papago takes it. Will gone on to that match, Reno. I believe we have used up all those codes, but we still do have sponsor quests, people. Use those click quests. Help us out. Get the money for the players. Or if you got a couple extra bucks lying around, throw it into the pot so more people will enter each and every week, and we can get more awesome matches like this.
That is correct. And the one you forgot, I'm actually surprised. It was the people's champ himself, Babush's.
Nice.
Mr.
Like
Oh, my bad then. Yeah, you got everybody. I don't know how to count. But yeah, if you do want to see more matches that are great like this, please go ahead. And actually, the match Reno is now at 75.55. Wow. So yeah, Crockett Serve and then Perry Noid both contributed $20 and $20.50 respectively. So thank you guys so much for contributing. That's huge for the players, and it's fantastic to see you guys showing up and making that happen. So again, if you like me, you can find me at my Twitter right here. I had such a great time commentating with Kuba once again. Kuba, it's Jake squared, all right? It's tale as old as time. I love them so much, and they mean the world to me. I can't wait to go back to locals and yell at people to show up for their sets again with Kuba. Yeah, very good. Kuba, you have anything you want to say before we hand it back to Valle?
Play Skullgirls. Good night, everybody.
Hey, why are you guys leaving?
Oh, wait.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know
what do you...
So just because you mentioned Skullgirls.
Oh?
Oh, what's going on?
Just because you mentioned Skullgirls, you know what? You know what we should do?
What should we do?
We should give some free Skullgirls games to people right now. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got 8. If you guys not have, man, I'll let my boy Kuba go ahead and let people know how great of a game that is.
All right, so turn back the clock right now. It's 2011. All right, video games are existing, but none of them are quite great yet. And a game comes out via crowdfunding in the early days of Kickstarter called, wait, I gotta make sure I have the right card. I can't show Big Band right here. Called Skullgirls, all right? And when the game came out, honestly, it wasn't great. It was not amazing. Artistically, it was awesome, and it's very, very reminiscent of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But through time, effort, and care, the developers that are now called Future Club have evolved it into one of the most beloved games with one of the most active communities out there right now, with a very active quick match scene, constant locals every week, such as me, Skullgirls Get Great, Mixed Masters over in New York, constantly seeing all of these games, and now has become one of the most celebrated team fighters of all time, up there with a community about as passionate as Marvel 3. Lots of players that love the game, and just going for it. And now we're living in a magical time because the launch party for Skullgirls, a game that came out in 2012, has just ended, and we have the Season 1 pass for characters coming out here in the year 2021, featuring Annie of the Story, who is literally Soul Bad Guy. She's literally based off Soul Bad Guy. She has his 5K. She has Bandit Bringer. She has so many aspects. She has Volcanic Viper. I love that character, and she has Gunflame. So if you like Guilty Gear, you might want to try out Annie for Skullgirls. And a new character coming out, Umbrella, who is the sister of another character who is a long-time requested character in the series. And if you look at it like, oh, but I don't really vibe with any of these girl characters. Well, don't worry. There's a man named Big Band who is the size of the entire screen, and he's made out of trumpets. So check.
Made out of trumpets. Oh yeah, I remember that.
You can play multiple songs from different games and really style on your opponents too. I mean, like if you really want to play Guile's theme on somebody and then dump all your meter into it, it feels really good.
Hey, Skullgirls regular who, when he level 5s as Big Band, he plays the Among Us drip theme. All right, and it makes me want to die.
Hey, doesn't like Twitch have a built-in like raffle thing that you can do?
I think so.
I have no idea. I've never used it. I've always done like manual outside stuff. The Twitch.
Manual outside stuff.
Yeah, like normal like raffle things.
Do you have one that we can use so we can like start?
No, I have not done one in a very long time. So
oh, it's the roll system. That's right, the roll system. Where the hell is it? Hold on. It's been a while since I've done one of these, man.
Yeah, right now the season pass is out, and the game itself you can buy for like $2. It's not an expensive game at all, and the season pass is well worth it. So, and I think it's the best second fighting game anybody can ever learn. As a first fighting game, it's very hard. It's very confusing. If you have an understanding of fighting game fundamentals and stuff, though, then that's the move. Yeah, that's absolutely the move, and you should definitely play it and try it, which is why we're going to give away some right now.
Yeah. How do you do the roll on Twitch?
Let me see this
real quick.
All right, we start hacking.
I'm doing it. I'm looking. Hacker Man. Okay, so you can go to Nightbot.
Oh, Nightbot. I have that. I got Nightbot.
Yeah.
I got Nightbot.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to Nightbot. Go to giveaways, and that's how you're gonna start it.
All right, let's do that then.
Yeah.
All right. Should I put do it with like a magic word or something? Let me see here.
Yeah, let's see what it says. What are your options? Let me open up my Nightbot so let's see what it says.
I'm gonna let y'all handle this, so I'll break it.
Yeah, you got it. So you can do mods, regulars, subscribers, or users. You can do keyword. So you could do 2 keyword and type in Skugs, SKUGS, and that should be how they enter. And then you can make it so
make it like exclamation something, right?
Yeah. So you can pick a keyword, and then the keyword you do is
exclamation SG. Make it that easy.
Yeah, just make it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Look, we're gonna give it away.
And hit roll. That's it.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So you heard it here first. I'm gonna select 5 people. Okay.
Ooh.
I got codes for 5.
We giving away some games. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's do it. Let's do the first one.
All right. Do they have to type the?
Yeah, you guys gotta type exclamation SG.
Yeah.
So if you want to win a copy of Skullgirls right now, you're gonna need to put exclamation point SG for Skullgirls in the chat. If you want to win it right now, there we go, people.
Is it capital or lowercase?
Capital is good. It's fine.
Oh, both capitals. Okay, so both capitals.
Both capitals. All right, capitalize that stuff. All right.
Damn, there's like 400 plus of you guys, and only you guys. That's it. That's it.
They're going.
They're going. Okay, they're going.
Hey, look, people are cozy in bed. They're watching the tournament. Now they're just like,
I gotta do something. Oh, okay. I gotta roll over. Sorry, babe. I can't finish you off. Sorry, babe.
The Cheeto fingers. I gotta wipe my hands.
I gotta wash my hands off real quick.
All right. I'm gonna roll it. Let's go. Wait, I only see 2 people. What? 2 eligible? Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Channel. Okay. Do I have to hit every button?
I'm not sure. Let me see. Because you could do. I think you only had it as mods. You have to click everybody. Yeah,
Okay, all right. It's cool. It's cool.
yeah. You have to make sure
good.
everybody's
Alright, perfect.
Users, ordinary users. Wow, ordinary
Yeah.
users.
users, subscribers, regulars, and mods. That's what
You're
I
not
have.
regulars. You're all special, and we love you.
I guess, yeah, I'll highlight all of them. All right, yeah, you guys got to type it all again, dude.
Do it again, people. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it
Run
again.
back. We
Run it
figured
back,
it
run it
out.
back. We're doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
Doing it live. This is an impromptu Skullgirls giveaway! Exclamation point SG in the chat. One more time, people. Please, please, please.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling it. All right. Charlie Cab. Charlie Cab's the winner. Let's see.
All right.
Charlie Cab. DM me for prize.
Yeah, Charlie Cab, you want to DM Level Up Live, or do you want them to hit you up on Discord with Cal Power?
Okay.
Perfect.
Restart giveaway.
Yeah, run it again.
Run it again. Run it again.
Run it again.
Whoops.
Pac-Man. Oh yeah, Pac-Man
let's go, Pac.
7654. Let's go, Pac-Man.
Let's go, Pac-Man.
Oh, what? Oh, Pac-Man? Oh, shoot.
Congratulations to Pac-Man as well. We got 3 more to give away.
Run it again.
Okay.
Run it again.
Are you guys typing?
They're typing. They're
You
typing.
guys got to type.
Yep.
Gotta type that exclamation point SG.
Keep
all
it running.
capitals.
Keep it running. There's 360 you people. Come on, make it happen. Oh, I need Young Dingo to win this. All right. I need
yeah.
I need to find. Look, even if he doesn't win it, I'll just buy it for him.
I need young Dingo, Mikey himself. Mikey.
I already. Wait, no, you
All
bought
right,
it. Yeah, you're
5,
good.
4, 3,
Yeah, I have
2, 1.
Who got it?
Oh,
Show me.
wait.
What the?
Roll it. Wait, what?
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Show me.
How come they're not
Come
doing
on, Nightbot. Tell us who won. Give us the good stuff.
it? That's
Give me the
whack.
info. Give me the
This
info.
thing is so buggy. There
Oh,
are no
no.
eligible? Dude, there's hella eligible winners. Why wouldn't it do it?
Not like this.
Not like this.
No,
Not like this.
No.
What? Loser. What the freak?
Oh no. You can do trivia. See if
Who do
somebody
I
answers
DM
the
again? You're
question.
No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
level up live.
reset. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. There we go. Boom.
All right.
Okay, I got one.
Okay,
Got
who
one.
gets that one? Who we
Got
get?
it.
Who we get?
Mr. Bings.
Mr. Bings! Welcome to the Skuggalos, my friend.
There we go. There we go.
The gathering of the Skuggalos.
Welcome to the Skuggalos. Let's go.
Boom. Okay, I'm gonna roll it again. It'll give me another one. So that's 3. Okay. Next one. There it is. Keruzin.
Carusin? Okay. let's go.
Keruzin! Welcome to the Skuggalos, my friend.
And then one more.
Okay, one more.
One more. Who's
One
the last
more.
big winner?
One more. Roll it. Boom. Killer hurt a lot.
Killer,
That's a great tag.
Killers definitely hurt a lot, you know.
Killer hurt a lot. Well, congratulations to Pac-Man, to Charlie Cab, to Mr.
Oh, I'm not
Bings.
accepting whispers. Ooh, hold on. Let me.
Oh,
let
to
me
Keruzin and to Killer hurt
hold
a
on.
lot.
Let me fix that real quick. Hold on. Why can't I do that here?
Make sure to DM Level Up Live on Twitch as soon as VIA gets that opened up, and
God,
that
there's-
way you can get your Skullgirls codes. And then if you wanna try out the game, maybe interact with the community a little bit, have some jokes, have some laughs. Check us out every week, every Tuesday at twitch.tv/KarateKuba. As this
Chat
one.
settings. Where the hell is turn on whispers? I'm pretty old, dude. Where the hell the fuck?
Yeah, I heard once you have a kid, you forget how to use computers.
Yeah, I know. You definitely do. I forgot how to use everything, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I mean, you are sleep deprived. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yo, really? Where the hell is the whisper mode on? Off. Channel modes. Okay, no, that's chat appearance. That's not it. Yeah, dude. It doesn't freaking show. Hold on.
I believe it's. Let me see here. I have no idea where it is either. What the heck? Oh, it's under settings, under security and privacy.
Oh, I have to go through that crap. Okay, let me duplicate this shit because I don't want to turn off that page. I'll mess all of them. Hold on.
Man, navigating this stuff always fun.
Dude, it is whack to navigate through all this. Okay, you said
security and privacy under settings in the Twitch account settings, and then there's a thing that says block whispers from strangers. So you're gonna want to check that.
Account settings, security. Okay, block whispers from strangers. I see. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want to uncheck that.
All right, I unchecked it. All right. Winners, DM me now.
Yeah, DM. You must.
Oh, look, I'm getting him. I'm getting.
Oh God.
Yeah,
God.
I'm getting a deal, dude. I see Pac-Man. I see Curzon.
Perfect. We got him, people.
I only see 2 people.
All right, we need the other 3.
All right. Hold on. Okay, I gotta go to my. All right, this one. He gets this one. Just feeding him.
Welcome to Thursday Morning Throwdown.
Boom. He's good.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Curzon is good. So Pac-Man, I'm gonna give Pac-Man his winnings right now. Oh, this is season 1 pass Steam keys.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is the expensive part.
Wow, that's actually really good.
That's like $30 each.
That's pretty good.
So if you want to buy Skullgirls, if you need the game itself, then you can go onto like G2A, you go on Steam, you know, a million places. You can buy it for like $1, like $1.
I got it for 80 cents.
Any code you buy will automatically upgrade to the most current version of Skullgirls. There is no more Encore or Second Encore. Every version will upgrade to Second Encore for free immediately. The only add-on thing you need is the Season 1 pass. That is all you need.
Alright, I think one more to distribute because we do some honest giveaways here.
We do honest giveaways here.
Boom! All of you guys, congratulations. So Killer, Hurt a Lot, Mr. Bings, Charlie Cab, Curzon, and Pac-Man. You guys, congratulations, and thank you guys for tuning in to Wednesday Night Fights. And shout-outs to Skullgirls, the actual developers. They hooked up the codes and they said, hey, you know, you guys want to give out some codes to your viewers? I'm like, oh, absolutely. You know, so they do have did they have the side tournament already for Evo? Or that's still going on?
I believe so. Yeah, we already Skullgirls is weird for Evo because we had a side tournament already, and now we're having the main tournament.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because they decided afterwards that it was going to be like main stage Evo. So, $25,000 pot for Evo this year. Everybody, tune in.
So
Sonic Fox is going to be there. The Kill Stage is going to be there. Tons of top players coming through. Check it out. The Purple Sharpie will be commentating. Big shout out to her.
Sweet. Well, now you guys can take us home. Thank you guys so much.
Perfect. All right. Well, extra big thanks to Valle, the Level Up Live crew, and of course, my one and only, my partner right here, Mr. Bass Jake Ryan. Love you, man. Thanks for commentating with me.
I love you too. And without that, Kuba, I think it's something you haven't said in a very long time. But I think you need to tell the people what they need to do.
Absolutely. Have yourself a good night. Remember to kiss your family right on the lips. Night, everybody.